Yo, what's up, chat? We're back with more 100 line Last Defense Academy 2. Hit him with the 2 Electric Boogaloo. Oh, how I've missed this game, and I've wanted to continue it. Yo, what's up? Cubalemi hermanos Kai. Oh yeah, I forgot to normally load the save instead of pressing continue. Day 34. Damn. We're the three that tried getting the sponsor out, and he's back. No. The day after the sponsor came back to life, Yugumu Tsubasa and I got together for another meeting of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. The way I see it, we've got two options open to us. Continue playing the game, or kill the sponsor to end it. What? Again? Is that even possible? That's something we can discuss if we choose that option. Right now, we've got to decide on what direction we're going to take. I say we, but it's really up to you, Takumi. You want me to decide? You're the Alliance's leader. That's what Hideko said, remember? Come to think of it, she did give me that job, didn't she? You have just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. She might even have given me the position because she knew she was going to die. Is that why? Did she think I was going to hold the Alliance together even after she was gone? Are you sure you want someone like me as your leader? I don't really have any skills or talents. Nah, dude. It's gotta be you. You've got the courage and the resolve we need to get us through this. I'd like you to be the leader too, Takumi. Damn. Whole... I know, like, we had the whole time before, but, like... Bro, the distrust she showed us last time, bro. Now she's got full confidence again. I just know if anything happens, you'll come to my rescue. It's reassuring to have someone like that in charge. You guys. Honestly, I think this might be too much for me. But if these two are willing to put their faith in me, I can't let them down. Alright, I'll accept the position as leader. I might not have very much going for me, but I'll do everything I can to keep you safe. If that's the spirit. Okay then, oh great and powerful leader. Tell us where our alliance is going to go from here. Do we continue to participate in the invader hunt? Or do we try to kill off the sponsor? Continue to hunt or kill the sponsor? Are we getting the decision immediately as we start stream? Obviously, taking part in the game is out of the question. I won't stand by and watch another one of my friends die at the end of every round. If we lose any more than this, it's going to be hard to get through our defensive battles too. But the only way to stop the game is by killing the sponsor. And I'm not sure if that's even possible anymore. Now that they've come back from the dead, they feel more untouchable than ever. How are we supposed to beat someone with multiple bodies? Even if we came up with something, how do we know if we got them all? No, low battery! Fuck! It's from Kirby yesterday. I didn't realize. One sec. Okie doke. We have charge. Neither. I'm choosing the third option. Oh, no choice. Brother's coming up with a third decision. The third? We run. We leave this place and the killing game behind. After all, we know where the escape pod is. If we can find a way to activate it early, we can all go back to the artificial satellite. The sponsor and their bees are powerful, but there's no way they can follow us all the way into space. I never thought about that option. Yo, what's up, Isaac? Zax, no! Don't say it ain't so! No, it hasn't been 2 years. It was only a week. No! What's up, how's it going? So it looks like Takumi's trying to get to space early in this route. I mean, now that we know where it's at, technically we can just take off, get the fuck out of Dodge. Takumi, what are you talking about? We went over this already. The escape pod is out of commission. Out of commission? You mean we can't use it at all? Since when? Tsubasa, remember when Takumi hit his head that time? Oh, so you forgot that too, huh? In that case, it'll be easier just to show you again. Come on, let's go to the hangar. Tsubasa led us to the storage room underneath the gym. And there I saw... Brother! No! Even when we make it to the end of the 100 days, then what? I just woke up having your breakfast, and there's Tsubasa, your waifu. Run is fucked indeed, man. We die from the killing game, and we die at the end of the 100 days. There's no way out. Huh? Every inch of the escape pod's surface was riddled with holes. What happened here? Did it get shot up by a machine gun or something? Oh, wow, same reaction as last time. You really did lose your memory, didn't you? We weren't awake for that. How the fuck did y'all have this conversation with me? We run as fuck. We ride together, we die together, we go to Taco Bell together. and we sat on the toilet together. It's funny. Never mind that. Tell me what's going on here. Who did this? It's less of a who and more of a what. We can't really blame anyone except the bacteria. Bacteria? As in microscopic life forms? But that pod's not organic. How could they destroy solid metal? Let me explain. The corrosion's been caused by something called particle bacteria. Drink McDonald's and Sprite together. McDonald's Sprite together? Bro. I mean, I'm gonna have to leave you on that one because I don't like McDonald's to begin with. I ain't going there. Not to die. I'd rather die elsewhere. I'd rather go to Chick-fil-A on a Sunday than go to McDonald's. All right? It erodes matter on a molecular level, so it's invisible to the naked eye until the damage starts to show. That bacteria eats away at the metal to grow stronger. Actually, I'm not sure if eat is the right word. Sonic Sprite then? Nah, he meant like the ride together, die together, so we go to McDonald's and get their Sprite, so we die drinking it together. Because whoever goes to McDonald's intentionally to get their food is dumb. In the US specifically. I don't know about outside of the US. Just don't get in the US. It's not that. It's not it. Technically, it's more like energy is released during the oxidation process. Allows its cells to reproduce. Don't be fooled by the bacteria part of the name. It's not really alive, just a chemical substance. That said, we're talking about something that randomly occurs in quantum level space. So there's not a lot we know about it. Is there any chance of repairing the pod? Not the way it is now. We'd have to get rid of the particle bacteria first. Is that possible? Something about this is interesting and annoying at the same time. Where the hell does sponsor come from in the first place? Where was he during the first 100 days? Why wasn't there any hints of a killing game in the first 100 days? But now there is. And it's only because Ato died that the sponsor fucking showed up. Was that like fucking Ato's second agenda? If he were to die early, to send in the sponsor to start a killing game? What is thou theory? Or thy theory, not thou. That was something else. Remember the end of the 100 days? Yep. I said shit was crazy up there? Yeah. Oh, you think they came down from the satellite early? Or maybe they were all in a killing game? Fuck. I mean, it didn't sound like it, because it sounded like they got attacked. And when the other school administrator requested permission to transfer. Oh yeah. Huh. Well, I had to see then. Tsubasa took out a photograph and showed it to me. Yeah, but I'll need some of this QB liquid. It's the only thing that can purge the bacteria. I have no idea where to find it though. What about the biolab? I looked in there already. This stuff is rare. I don't think there's a single vial of it in the whole school. At this point, the only thing we can do is search in the ruins outside and hope for the best. So we're looking for a rare material, while also trying not to fall behind in the rankings. I have a feeling that's not going to be easy. We'll have to repair the pod eventually, but activating it and getting out of here early does seem almost impossible. You get the position we're in now. Using this to escape the game just isn't feasible. We'll need to go with a different strategy. So we're back to the first two choices I offered you. Play the game or kill the sponsor. What's it gonna be? Those are my two choices, huh? Taking everything I know into account, though. Sorry, I still think the third choice is the best option. We'll find a way to repair the pod and use it to escape from the game. Hey, you sure? We just went through how doing the third is so hard it's practically impossible. We're going to face the steep odds no matter what we do. I'd rather take a chance in a path I believe in. One step is to find the QB liquid, destroy the particle bacteria, and repair the damage. After that, we focus on finding a way to activate the pod early. Once that's done, we get everyone on board and get out of here. Back to the artificial satellite. Prioritize escaping to safety. That's where you're gonna go. That's where you're going with Takumi? Well, I did say I respect our leader's decision. That's cool with you too, Tsubasa. Sure, if that's what you want, Takumi, I'm fine with it. I've already made up my mind to stand by you to the very end. Yo, is she falling for us? Just like Yugamu? After the way I treated you before, I want to make up for that and be as supportive as I can now. Tsubasa. My heart gave a little leap. Those two were putting so much faith in me. It made me feel like I could do it, make it through any ordeal. Tsubasa, are you sure you're okay to work with us? Aren't you technically still on Nozomi's team with the other girls? It's fine. I've decided to officially leave that team. I feel bad for them losing a fighter, but you guys are way more important to me. Way more important? When I heard that, I almost broke down into tears. Even an outcast like me has people who consider him important. So long as I remember that, there's nothing I can't do. Well, no, I know we'll make it back to the satellite together. Alright guys, let's fix this escape pod. We're all going home, and we're going back alive. We had our goal. Now we just had to start making it a reality. The first order of business was going out to try and find some QB liquid. Out beyond the school, we explored the ruins of what had once been stories, ransacking the shelves for anything that looked like what we needed. Takumi's harem with a bit of yaoi. Indeed. Of course, we should have known better than to think we'd find something that rare that easily. Before we knew it, the sky had turned dark, the dark orange of sunset. Whew, the sun's going down. We should probably call it a day soon. It's not dark yet. Let's keep going a little longer. Overdoing it's not going to help anyone, Takumi. This search could take a while. We need to conserve our strength. And don't forget, tomorrow's the last day of the first round. You never know what might happen when things get right down to the wire. We need to be ready to deal with any kind of unexpected conflicts. Oh, right, it's tomorrow, isn't it? Based on our current standings, no one from our team was in any real danger of being executed, but it made sense to be careful all the same. Alright, let's head back for today. In the interest of staying fresh for tomorrow, we returned to the school and went straight to bed. Time passed, and eventually... the final day of the Invader Hunt's first round arrived. Bro, Shoma, no!
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 35th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I mean, this route, he's not even fighting yet, so do we technically lose a tank? Because we never convinced him to fight, so we never had him this route anyways. Here it is, the end of route I was about to say route 1. The end of round 1. Whoever's at the bottom of the rankings at midnight will be executed by the sponsor. Last time I checked, Shoma was in last place. I wonder what's going through his mind now that he's facing death. What is he feeling? Maybe I'll go check on him while there's still time. Oh, Takumi, good morning. Morning, Shoma. Sorry to calling you so early. It's fine, I don't mind. Are you feeling right? Spending too much time breathing the same air as me will probably spoil the rest of your day, you know. And the route 1, so close to the end already. No, round 1. Round 1. Fight! His self-esteem is just as low as ever, but he doesn't seem scared. Shoma, how can you be so calm? Today's the last day of this round of the game. You're at the bottom of the rankings. If you don't earn some points quick, then... I know, but it's okay. I've decided to accept my death as gracefully as I can. You're just going to accept it? Don't you want to survive? Of course. Well, I did at first anyway. I wanted to make it out of here someday and see Leo again. But I changed my mind. Another person shouldn't have to die just to keep a piece of human trash like me alive a little longer. That's it? You're okay with being killed in this messed up game we're being forced to play? No, I hate that it has to be this way. But that's all the more reason for me to struggle against the inevitable. Or for me not to struggle. What do you mean? If I stay where I am in last place, no one else will have to worry about dying. The sponsor wants to see us panic and turn on each other, but that's not going to happen. I may not be able to defeat the sponsor, but I can at least disappoint them. I'm going to consider that a win.
I'll end my life with my one and only victory. That's good enough for me.
Damn. I think you figured out how Mortal Kombat characters revive. They use the same revival medic like in 100 Line. Makes sense. They can't just do so many fatalities and not have some way of reviving. Shoma. Seeing Shoma's smile in the face of certain death brought tears to my eyes. All this time, we've been so focused on our own survival. And here he was, willing to give his life to save the rest of us. That had to take a tremendous amount of inner strength. And kindness, too. I thought it was time travel, but okay. Actually, since you're here, do you think I could ask you a favor for one last favor? A favor? Can you take over looking after Ava for me? She needs someone to bring her food and clean her cage and talk to her so she won't get lonely. The fact that I'll be leaving her alone here is one thing that still bothers me. I just want her to be happy. Ever since I refused to give Ava back her mask, we hadn't exactly been on great terms. But if this was Shoma's last request, I owed it to him to try. I nodded firmly. Shoma Hill's everyone's favorite character in gameplay, at least. Noel, no! That's fucked up. Sure, you can leave Ava to me. I'll do whatever I can to protect her from harm or in misfortune, I promise. Thank you. That's such a relief. Now I really do have no regrets. So harsh. I spent the whole of that day with Shoma. He told me about Ava's favorite foods and regaled me with stories about him and Leo back in the residential complex. We passed the time chatting aimlessly, even after the sun went down. But then, on the stroke of midnight, I was expecting an alarm, and then I read the name, and I saw it said sponsor, and I'm like, oh, he's using the fucking the announcement system. Hunters of the Special Defense Unit, gather in the schoolyard immediately. The closing ceremony for the first round is upon us. We were called to the schoolyard by the announcement. I wish they would have actually voiced that, because it just seems so dim and quiet. Damn. There we were all forced to watch Shoma's execution. Shoma Genzaki. Alas, his refusal to compete seriously made the end of the first round quite the anticlimax. The final struggle to stay out of last place is usually one of the most exciting parts of the game. I hope we'll have no cowards in the next round. I encourage you to put all your energy into the hunts from now on. They chose some odd themes to voice sometimes. Yeah. You don't want to end up like him, do you? Shoma was just a shriveled up corpse now. He looks so small, like some kind of grotesque figurine. Damn it! I'm sorry I couldn't save you, Shoma. I'm sorry, Shoma. Middling in flavor, yet ample in nutrients. Thanks to his contribution, we've become stronger still. The more cryptoglobin the sponsor absorbs, the more powerful they get. I can feel it from here. When does the second round start anyway? I'm guessing we're not gonna dive into it right from tomorrow. You can relax on that count. I will grant you all of you a week's respite for surviving the first round. The second round will begin on day 43. Use that time to rest, recuperate, and prepare for the next hunt. That laugh. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. I do like how Shoma went out. He kept his non-violent nature until the end. Yeah. It's not very long, but at least we get some time off. It's not like we can take it easy, though. We gotta use that time to get stronger and survive the next round.
Hey!
Ima, Kako, as of right now, you guys are in boot camp. We're going out to the mountains to train. Oh, great. I've never been any good at this sporty jock stuff. A week off. Will we be able to find the QB liquid and get out of here in that time? I hereby call the first round of the invader hunt to a close. I'll leave the task of getting rid of this filthy corpse to you. Damn. Fucking menace. Vile. Villainous. We dug a grave for Shoma in the schoolyard and buried his body.
Thank you, Shoma. You saved us all. I won't forget what you've done for us. I promise.
Words of gratitude came spilling out of my mouth. Thanks to Shoma's sacrifice, the rest of us didn't have to struggle to stay out of last place. The sponsor was wrong. Shoma wasn't a coward. He was the only one of us who had the strength to put others first.
I won't let your sacrifice be in vain.
Another friend dead, thanks to the invader hunt. This can't be allowed to continue. We're finding that liquid and repairing the escape pod. We'll find a way to get it working. Then we're getting everyone on board and getting out of here. Back home. Back to the artificial satellite. Takuma is basically the twins' older siblings and guardian. He may not trust Takuma, but he's still caring for those with him. Yeah.
Band out of troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 36th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
I didn't know there's a Death Star in this game. That's not the Death Star, Isaac. The Death Star, like, got part of it fucking blown out. I'm kidding. I don't actually remember what the fuck the Death Star actually looks like when it's not fucking just, like, half destroyed. We lost the best fire Hiruko and the best tank Shoma and Gaku and Kurara, I guess. What the fuck? That's crazy, Zax. That's crazy. You can't just down him like that. What the fuck? This is the start of our week's break for the invader hunt. Of course, that doesn't mean we're going to be sitting around doing nothing. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance is going to be giving their all searching for the QB liquid we need to repair the escape pod. Oh, and there's something else. Ava, I did promise Shoma to take care of her. It's been an awkward between us ever since I made her cry that one time. But this is what Shoma wanted. I had to honor his last request. I made my way to the courtyard, determined to patch things up with our prisoner. Nice job, Takumi. You're definitely going to save more people this timeline. God damn it. I see. So Shoma's dead. Ava's face fell when I told her what had happened. He was such a timid boy, and a little strange, but I liked him. He was kind, even to a prisoner like me.
Huh?
Leaving you behind was his only regret. He said he wanted you to be happy.
Huh?
He really was a great guy. No matter how bad things looked for him, he was always thinking of others. And now it's my turn to carry on that legacy. I wonder what group is next. Darumi's on her own, but that girl team that hasn't been getting much focus. Yeah. You like Gaku and Kurara, but in this route, they didn't get time to shine like in the Killing Game route. This is the Killing Game route, though. What? Oh, is he finally returning the helmet? She's been asking for that forever. I don't know. We'll find out, because he never mentioned going to get the helmet. He mentioned not giving her back the helmet, but he never mentioned he's gonna go get the helmet. So who fucking knows? Maybe. I'm surprised she never asked Shoma to get the helmet. That's what I'm surprised about. As much time as he spent with her, she never once asked him for the helmet. Hey, Ava. I'm sorry I broke my promise to return your mask. You think you can find it in your heart to forgive me? Shoma asked me to take care of you in its place after he was gone. I know you probably won't like seeing me every day from now on, but... No, I don't mind. In fact, I've wanted to apologize to you for a while now. I'm sorry about last time. I shouldn't have reacted the way I did. That mask is just so important to me, it's easy for me to get carried away. Ava bowed her head in apology. Unlike our last conversation, she was clearly thinking a lot more calmly and rationally now. Or maybe calm wasn't the word. Maybe it was more like resignation. Her face was eerily still, almost devoid of emotion. I didn't have it in me to act like the situation was any better than it was either. The mood began to stagnate. If you're that concerned about having your face exposed, I can get you a hat or something. Bro, he's still not giving the fucking helmet back. That's a good point. I didn't think of that. Yeah. No, that wouldn't work. I decided never to cover my face with anything other than that mask. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't realize that it was such a specific belief. Without that mask, I'm nothing. I can't stay calm. I can't gather my courage. You're really attached to it, huh? Is it like a source of support for you? Of course it is. That mask. It's the only kind of... Oh, it's the only one... It's the only of its kind in all the world. My daughter made it especially for me. Oh my god, bro! Apparently she's a mom. Your daughter? You have a kid? Do I look too young to be a mother? Technically, it was my brother's wife who gave birth to her. But after her parents died, I took her in. Even if we're only technically related by blood, she's my one and only daughter. Or tangentially. Okay, so adoptive mom. Adoptive daughter. So it's her niece. But at this point, it's her. She's raising her like her daughter. Okay, that makes more sense. It was a shocking revelation. Ava, a mother? But there was more to it than that. Something here didn't add up. Invaders were creatures created by Earth itself to help bring about world death. That's what we've been told. The Earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, is it? And it would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school. Had we been wrong this whole time? Did the invaders actually have their own lives outside of world death? It would be easy enough to get the truth. All I had to do was ask Ava, "What are you?" I forced myself to hold the question back. Brother, you can get an answer. Just ask. The matter right now is finding the QB liquid and fixing the escape pod. Bro, I swear to God, this is like a good 5-minute conversation he can have with her. That's it. That's all it will take. It's 5 minutes to discuss. But brother wants to fucking find that shit and get the fuck out of Dodge. If we let the true nature of invaders distract us, we'd never get any of that done.
Oh, Commune. I miss you so much.
Ava muttered that last sentence under her breath, staring up at the sky through the bars of her cage. Commune. That must be her daughter's name. After that, I met up with Yugamu and Tsubasa, and we set out for the day. Outside the school, we began our search for the Cuban liquid with renewed vigor. We pinned down a potential location on the map we found in the library beforehand, and soon found ourselves sifting through rubble in the old pharmaceutical facility. We had nothing to show for our hard work that day. The only thing we found in the ruins was regular junk. Finding what we needed wouldn't be easy. There were bound to be days when we walked away disappointed, just like this one. Oh shit, you know what I forgot to do? I'll say right after this. I forgot to check out the other ending. I said I was gonna do it at the start of the stream, but I just forgot. Move this. I got a cup here leaning on it. It just sounds weird when I lean on it. Save Dadomi. I hate to say it. I hate to say no, but I want to see the ending. Yugamu was right. If the anti-sponsor alliance got wiped out now, all hope would be lost. The best we could do was survive and carry on Hideko's will. As I made to leave, my gaze fell on her, now on the verge of death.
I'm sorry I couldn't save you, Hideko, but we'll definitely bring down the sponsor. I promise.
Yugamu and I turned around and started running as fast as we could. I'm sorry, Hideko. I'm sorry. I mumbled words of apology over and over again under my breath as we dashed across the town of ruins. How long is this path? The path to 100 endings is a painful one. Not long. How long is not long? Because if it's like 20 minutes, I don't know, I feel like this kind of long. If it's just like 5, I can do it. I'll be fine. Not even 20. Am I gonna make it to day 31? I threw myself onto the bed once as I was in my room, exhausted from the non-stop fighting since morning. But my heart couldn't rest. The weight of my regret grew heavier with each passing moment. Hideko, Dadomi. I could have saved them if I had stepped in. I abandoned my allies to certain death. No, I didn't. I shook my head, yelling in an attempt to reject my self-reproof. By the time I'd seen them, it was already too late. My decision to flee was to avert total annihilation. I made the right choice. Sup, Armando? I didn't abandon them to die. They were already beyond saving. Is that Yugamu? Oh no, it's gonna be Tsubasa. He might be here to talk about what to do next. Now that Hideko's dead, we need to have a serious discussion about the future of the anti-sponsor alliance. I opened the door to let Yugamu in, but somebody else was on the other side. Oh, it's Takamaru. Aw, shit. Takamaru, Ima, and Kako too? What do you guys want? What do we want? Quit playing dumb, you freaking scumbag! Takamaru grabbed hold of me and an enraged look on his face. What's this about? Why are you so angry? Why wouldn't we be? Two of our friends just got killed. Two? You mean Hiruko and Darumi? We checked the rankings just now and saw they died all of a sudden. That didn't seem right, so we did some investigating on our own. And guess what? We received eyewitness reports that confirms you committed the crime, Mr. Sumino. Brother. Takamaru owes me $30, that deadbeat. What the fuck? You're stupid. What? Crime? Nozomi saw you leaving in a hurry with Hiruko and Darumi this morning. Two people you were hanging out with suddenly dropped dead. What'd you think that means, genius? I'll tell you what it means. It means you killed them. I didn't. It wasn't me. We went out to hunt invaders together, but then the Squad 3 commander showed up, and then I explained what had happened without going into too much detail. I told them about Hiruko and Darumi and Yugamu and myself forming a team to carry out a certain operation. When the commander suddenly showed up, he killed Darumi and Hiruko. Yugamu and I had no choice but to escape. Duh? If that's a lie, if I had ever heard one, it makes a lot more sense to think you're the one who killed Miss Amemiya and Miss Shizuhara. Tsubasa ratted on you? Never mind. Those two occupied the top positions in the rankings. You must have set them up so you can take their place. Who would kill another person for that? I get it. You don't trust me. But can you check with Yugamu? But you can check with Yugamu, can't you? He can attest to the fact that I wasn't the one to kill them. I don't believe a single word that perverted clown says. Besides, you might just be colluding with each other. Therefore, I'm afraid we have found you guilty on the basis of a long string of circumstantial evidence. And now you're under arrest. Enjoy your stay in the courtyard cage. Don't forget to make friends with Ava. No, stop. Let me go. Let go of me. Calm down and stop resisting. They caught and restrained me before I could say anything more. I was thrown into one of the cages in the courtyard. I didn't kill them. You've got it all wrong. Let me out of here. No matter how hard I tried to protest, Takamaru refused to listen. I was left to languish in the cage. I stayed there day after day. Eventually, we reached the end of the first round. Since I couldn't take part in the hunt anymore, I'd fallen into last place in the beast cave for me. How the fuck did they get Shoma to kill a single goddamn thing? The fuck? I'm calling Cap. Quite literally had to kill enough and more than what we had killed by that point. Just for him to fucking survive. What the fuck? If Kako tells you that she's pregnant and that you're the father, don't believe her. She's a stone cold liar. Well, no, you're the only liar here. First of all, she wouldn't have any relations with you. Second of all, you wouldn't even get her pregnant. You're sterile.
You told me that we should go a separate way, so now you go there. But I go straight through this way, turn back the clock.
I like how they
Set my
unblur some of the stuff here? But I don't like that they unblurred the voice actress for Ava's daughter because we never heard her speak once. So, bro, did it need to go back in time again? Pretty much. Okay, a lot of this shouldn't be unblurred, I'm gonna be honest. Because I'm seeing so many different routes I have yet to explore. Just because I happen to glance at the fucking credits again. Thanks for the stream. That was pretty sad ending. No, you're dumb. I just wanted to check it out. You're meant to skip it. Why didn't you tell me beforehand? I didn't know they were gonna fucking unblur everything. Yo, this credit song though? No worries, you remember everything. So many routes passed on by. Yeah, I did see one that I'm like, I want to experience, and that's the romance route. Because I'm assuming it has to be with Nozomi, which is fucking Karuha. So, like, bro, I want to know. Sounds like a P4 song. I actually haven't heard much P4 music. I can tell you what it doesn't sound like, and that's P5 music. Or some of my favorite musicians. Like, what type of music do I like? I like music based on the actual songs more than genre. You didn't do that route yet? Wonder who the romance route is for? Bro, it has to be Nozomi. Because it's just Karuha. We know this. Man. Unless it's Darumi. That'd be amazing. Wait a minute. No, it's fucking Darumi, isn't it? You were hinting at it before. Or someone was hinting at the fact that there's a potential route with Darumi. Yo, if it's Darumi, oh my god. I want to know now even more. Which route you want to see more, romance or Darumi route? Wait, are those separate routes? I want to see Darumi route more. Because after what Hiruko told us, man, protect at all costs. But going back to the type of music, it's really just anything I can like sing along to. But I do have a few like certain musicians that I do like listening to a lot. But I like romance, Armando. Romance is great. But we don't get romance in this game. It's all facade. Killing game route, round 1 loser. Damn. Bro. Wait, what happened at the end of this route? Oh no, yeah, we lost because we fucking what's it called? We got stuck out in the it's like fighting on our own before Yugumu came in and saved us. We can do romance route after Darumi route if we're able. Just trying to hint at Zex. I'm kidding. The next day, we focused on old pharmacies and construction sites in the residential areas. But once again, we found nothing but junk, and I returned to the school empty-handed. This is actually a new change of scenery for the background imagery. An actual fucking, like, town that is in, like, complete ruins from the undying flames. I mean, yeah, like the houses and the roads are like fucked, but that could easily just been a fucking earthquake. The day after that, we searched the ruins of every house we could find from corner to corner. We failed to find what we were looking for, and before we knew it, the sun was going down. Day 38, damn. Day 39 right here. We kind of just glossed over day 37. On day 39, we made our way to the ruins of an old dockyard. Dockyard. Is it dockyard or dockyard? Because of wait, how the fuck do you spell vineyard? Because I'm pretty sure it's spelled the same, like with yard. And that's where the confusion arises for me. Yeah, it's spelled with yard, but it's pronounced vineyard. These new backgrounds remind you of the game Paranormal Site. Man, potato. We searched all day, but didn't find anything that looked like it could be QB liquid. Zax, are you like hinting to the fact that I never actually finished Paranormal Site, and that I only did one route of it?
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 40th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric
You
enemy.
never finished it, never knew you played it. I played like the first route, and then I unlocked the other routes because I was streaming it last year during Halloween. I just never got back to finishing it because I got so busy with work. So I'd just be so fucking tired that I wouldn't stream like for the majority of that month. Blame my work, man. It's fucking stupid. Speaking of my work, I may or may not be working Friday. It all depends on whether or not we have any fucking work. So recession's real, man. I'm kidding. If it weren't for the announcements, I would have forgotten C-Ray. Damn, you're right, Noel. Honestly, you're right. Bro, whoever C-Ray's voice actor is literally got paid for the first 3 days of the 100 days. And then the 100 days announcements. That's everything they got paid for. There's only 3 days of our break left, including today. I want to find the QB liquid before the start of the second round, but at this rate, I don't think that's gonna happen. We just don't have enough people to cover all this ground. Let's face it, the chances of 3 of us stumbling on something that rare were always pretty slim. What am I saying? It's not over yet. I gave my cheeks a light slap to chase those negative thoughts away. We'll find that liquid. We have to. I try to reassure myself as I set out for another day's searching. Just as I was leaving my room, someone called out to me, but it wasn't Yugumu or Tsubasa.
Hey!
Morning, Takumi. Wait, hold on. How the fuck did I do her voice? I don't remember.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Moko and Kyoshika too? What are these two doing right outside my room?
Aha!
We were thinking about starting a new segment, kind of a Mojito Knows Best morning edition. Oh, what? What exactly does that mean? Basically, we want to have breakfast with you.
Hey!
You haven't been to the cafeteria in a while, so it might be nice for us to eat together and maybe catch up on some stuff, you know? Just not saying a word. Something was weird. Despite Moko's cheerful demeanor, Kyoshika was still just as silent and sullen as ever. When you say catch up on stuff, what kind of stuff are you talking about?
Huh?
Oh, you know, just anything that pops into our heads. I'm sure we can think of something. Like the state of pro wrestling in the TRC, our favorites for the next championships, the latest backstage gossip, or hey, maybe even the physical condition of the other members of the Special Defense Unit. Okay, this is more than a little weird now. Why would I talk about how the others are doing with these two? We're not even on the same team right now. This was a bad idea, Lady Moko. We should have involved Sir Takumi in this. He is the Grim Reaper after all. Asking him for help will only make things worse. And if anything were to befall Lady Nozomi, Nozomi? Wait, what does this have to do with her? Is she okay? Did something happen to her? Why would you think that? Gosh, Takumi, that's some imagination you've got. But Kyoshika literally just said, "Whoop, sorry, Takumi. Looks like our time's up. We gotta get out of here and head to the next segment. Until next time, sayonara." Moko hoisted Kyoshika up like a sack of potatoes and hurried away. Nozomi. I could go after them and ask what's wrong with her, but the way they are now, I don't think they'd tell me anything. Yugumu Tsubasa and I set out for another day of searching for QB liquid, but my heart wasn't in it. I was too distracted by the idea that Nozomi might need my help. Needless to say, we didn't find what we were looking for that day either. My dog's in the back just barking away. They spilled the beans. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, we met them after day 50, but she had like points of being ill, and not just once.
Get ready for your 41st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
The fuck is my... Oh, never mind, I'm being stupid. My dog's barely making enough noise to get picked up by my mic. And now it's day 41. Things are beginning to feel pretty hopeless. If only I had today and tomorrow left until the next round of the invader hunt. I only had today and tomorrow left until the next round of the invader hunt began. If it comes down to it, can we keep looking for the QB liquid while also earning enough points to stay in the game? Oh, create a visitor. That's all I need. It's Moko. It was Moko. It seems she'd come to continue our conversation from yesterday, although she didn't have Kyoshika with her at this time. Yep. Hey Moko, what was all that about yesterday? You were acting really weird. There's something you want from me? Just come right out and say it. Okay, well, how'd you like to hire me, Takumi? Hire you? For what? Where's this coming from? You might not think it by looking at me, but I've got other talents beside my strength. I can handle any kind of job you want. Manual labor is a given, but I can cook too, and I'd make a great bodyguard when you're going anywhere dangerous. I'm there for you 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Moko Mojito. Every home should have one. What the fuck is happening? Is your dog named after a character too? No. Our dogs have generic ass names. Human names. They just won't stop barking right now. Pretty awesome, don't you think? I have no idea what she's talking about anymore. Why do I have to get saddled with this bizarre sales pitch first thing in the morning? Its name is Gordo. No. Or if you're saying that in Spanish, it'd be Gordo. But no. It's more like Gorda. All I'm saying is, I'll work really hard for you, Takumi. I'll do anything you want, so in return for that...
Won't you do something to save my dear friend?
Yep. Nozomi's ill.
Huh?
Gorda, cállate el hocico. Wait, are you talking about Nozomi? She did want my help with Nozomi yesterday. I knew it. The physical condition of the other members of the special defense unit. And if anything bad were to befall Lady Nozomi, what happened to Nozomi, Moko? That's the thing. I don't really know what's wrong with her. She suddenly collapsed 3 days ago, and she's been getting worse and worse ever since. This morning, it was hurting her just to breathe. At this rate, I'm worried she might die. And Nozomi can't use a revival medic. If she dies, she's gone forever. I don't know what caused this, so I have no idea what to do about it. It doesn't seem like a regular cold, so I've got to wonder if it's some kind of disease she's already had in her. I really need any help I can get here. That's why I came to you. If you're from the future, so I figure you might know something about Nozomi that I don't. Yep. She's right on the money. We know exactly what's wrong with her. Now it makes sense. That's what you were trying to ask me yesterday. Yeah, please talk to me. Save Nozomi. I know I've got some nerve asking you for help after the way we've all treated you. But you're her only hope. Nozomi's the reason he came back, so don't fail. What do you mean, don't fail? I'm begging you, save her life, and I'll dedicate mine to you. Tears streaming down her face, Moko got down on her knees and bowed her head in supplication. Moko, come on, you don't have to do that. Of course I'll help. All you had to do was ask. Nozomi is suffering. I can't just stand by and let it happen. I want to do something about it. And that's what friends are for. Thank you, Takumi. Thank you so much. I gave Fumoko a tissue to dry her eyes, not to mention her nose. Brother. When she'd calmed down a little, I got her to tell me more about Nozomi's condition. Based on what you've told me, I might know what the problem is. Sounded like what had happened to Nozomi in my first timeline. Unhealthy pallor, fever, labored breathing. I've seen her suffer like that before. It can only mean one thing. If I'm honest, it's just as you said, my condition is due to rejection symptoms. What are rejection symptoms? The human anima is rejecting me. I think Nozomi's problem is going through rejection symptoms from her cryptoglobin. It's not very compatible with her body, so it flares up and gives her a bad fever sometimes. So her body's turning against her? Kind of like with steroid abuse? Does that mean this could happen to the rest of us too? No, this is a Nozomi only thing. It's because she's not an official member of the Special Defense Unit. Official? What do you mean by that? Well, Nozomi is different from us. I told Moko the truth about how Nozomi got here, how she snuck in and joined this war of her own free will. Basically, the whole story I had heard from Nozomi herself last time. Her mother was a researcher working for Kamakura General Hospital, where she was involved in a project to save humanity. Specifically, that project involved transfusing cryptoglobin into human hosts. Nozomi had offered herself as a research subject to help make that project a success. But something went wrong and the cryptoglobin didn't bond with her the way they'd expected. Nevertheless, they continued with their research. The project was eventually shut down by the higher-ups, and Nozomi's mother was so heartbroken that she took her own life. After that, Nozomi snuck into Kamakura again and again, trying to figure out the truth behind why the project had ended. Eventually, she found it. The people in charge were building a special squad of youths with power of cryptoglobin. In other words, the Special Defense Unit. Her investigation led her deeper into the heart of the hospital. And in a room packed with strange capsule-like machines, she found us. Realizing that we were the Special Defense Unit she had heard about, she got inside a pod herself. When we were sent here to the planet's surface, she came as well, ending up at Second to Last Defense Academy. Looking at this again. How did they decide who went to second and who stayed at first? Because Kurata's there, then it's Hiruko, Eito, Kyoshika, empty capsule, and then we got over here. Wait, what the fuck? Where's Moko? Is Moko in that empty one? Also, where's Yugamu? Oh no, he's over there. Yeah, where's Moko's body? She has to be in this far down, the one on the far bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ah, it's 15 of us. I passed Moko. Where? 14? Yeah, there's 14. Oh no, I was counting the number of characters there were. Moko has to be in this bottom one, but why don't we see her face? Because there's 15. There should have only been 14. What the hell? Unless there's a 16th? The one next to Kurata? No, because the ones next to Kurata are Hiroko and Takamaru. You don't see Moko in this image. Wait, hold on. How do I hide the... Yeah, see, look. Even when you take out the HUD, this one over here on the far right is empty. That's where Moko should be. But they didn't draw her in. How did I not notice that the first time? Well, actually, no, when we got this image the first time, we didn't know what Moko looked like. Did we? That's my only guess, is that the first time we saw this image, we didn't know what Moko looked like, so we couldn't technically fill that slot in. But now we do, so why didn't they put her there? Something quite suspicious. Huh? To put it simply, Nozomi was never meant to be here. Her mom's experiments on her were deemed failures. In spite of that, she'd been fighting so hard all this time. Guys, it's only natural that it would take a toll on her body sooner or later. Must be lazy. I think Moko is... Shut up, Noel! No, stop! No, not because of the cold. Get out of here! That Nozomi. I can't believe she never told me any of this. Does she really think I'd care if she's not an official member of the team? She's my friend. I'd love her no matter what. Yeah, I knew none of that would matter to you. Then why'd I felt that was why. Oh, I got a hiccup / burp coming in at the same time. I don't know which one it was. That was why I felt comfortable sharing this information. If anyone could be trusted with Nozomi's secret, it was Moko. So, Takumi, how do we stop these symptom thingies? If there's some kind of medicinal herb that'll help, I'd run out and get some right now. No, there's only one thing that will help Nozomi now, and that's cryptoglobin. It's got cannibalistic qualities. In the experiments, we were looking for a way to reduce rejection symptoms, so we tried getting the blood to consume itself. My mom transfused additional cryptoglobin, and then the rejection symptoms stopped. So by absorbing cryptoglobin, we can mitigate the rejection. A lot of this is going over my head, but that's basically what we need to save. What we need to save her, right? Cryptoglobin. Well, the best way to get more is by defeating her commander. Okay, that settles it. I'm gonna find the commander and lay a beat down on him. I'll bring them back alive so Nozomi can. Oh, wait, Moko. We already have some cryptoglobin right here. We do? Yeah, I got some at the end of the battle, day 33, remember? I handed Moko the prize the sponsor had given me for being in the top 3 of the rankings. Inject this into Nozomi and her symptoms will settle down, I'm sure of it. The cryptoglobin in the vial looked the same as it did that night I got it. It still had its power. Are you sure you're okay with just giving away your prize? That's a small price to pay if it'll save Nozomi's life. Go on, take it. Small price to pay? Brother, you should have said I was never going to use it to begin with. The fuck you mean small price to pay? Thank you, Takumi. I don't know how I can ever make this up to you. Don't sweat it. I'm just doing what anyone else would do. Takumi, you're a really great guy. Okay, I'll take it. Thanks again. I'll go to Nozomi's room and give it to her right away. Moko bowed her head one last time and rushed off to deliver the life-saving vial. He could have used it to make himself stronger. No, he was never going to use it. It being Takumi, he'd already felt awful when he got it, and everyone else was thinking that, oh, he did all this just to get that. So it's more of a he's just safekeeping to remember that he cannot let this game continue. I don't think he would have ever used it, and if he did, he's just kind of stupid. I'm gonna be honest. Get better soon, Nozomi. I can't just sit around and worry all day, so I have things I need to do. He is, though. Shut up. I want to think better of Takumi, alright? Even though he's a fucking idiot. If we don't find that QB liquid soon. I met up with Yugamu and Tsubasa and we began our search for the day. Takumi is a good kid, but kind of dumb. Yep, exactly it. We searched and we searched. But just like before, we failed to find any QB liquid. Our respite from the killing game was almost over, and we had nothing to show for it. I mean, the way Takumi acted when you rejected Yugamu. When did I reject Yugamu?
Out of troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 42nd day.
I don't remember rejecting Yugamu.
Last Defense Academy.
I accepted and embraced him with open arms.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Day 42 already. This is the last day of our week off. Tomorrow the invader hunt will begin again. The three of us would have to balance our search for the QB liquid with earning points to stay in the game, if that was even possible. Is that Moko? She'd probably come to tell me how Nozomi's doing. I hurried to the door and opened it. Standing there was Nozomi! Yep. Good morning, Takumi.
Huh?
Nozomi, you're alright? Yep, I feel better than ever, thanks to the crypto golden you gave me. I wouldn't have pulled through if it wasn't for you. I just had to come here and thank you in person. There's no need for that. All I did was pass on something I didn't need myself. Oh, now he says he didn't fucking need it. Fucking... Oh, you want to slap him because he's... God damn it. But since you're here, I should probably apologize. Uh-huh? For what? I told Moko your secret about your past.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I know it wasn't my place to do that. When I heard you were sick, I couldn't help myself. Don't worry about it. You decided that was what you needed to do to save me, right? Well, I'm back to normal now, so I'd say you made the right choice.
Huh?
Nozomi. Moko came and gave me a big hug this morning, and she told me, I don't care where you're from or who you were before this. Official or unofficial. It's all the same to me. Because right here and now, you're my friend, and I love you. Nothing's going to change that. I was so happy I burst into tears. Knowing that people accept me for who I am, it's so wonderful. Nozomi's smile was so pure, so radiant. I felt myself getting a little emotional too. I really can't deny that By the way, Moko's really grateful too. She's trying to think of the perfect way to pay you back, as she put it. Even Kyoshika wanted to thank you. Here, take this. Nozomi handed me an old-fashioned envelope with letter of thanks written on it. Kyoshika wrote this for me? I thought for sure she still hated me. My hands were trembling as I gently opened the envelope and read what was inside. Sir Takumi, I offer you the most sincere and thanks for saving Lady Nozomi's life. Truly I owe you a debt of gratitude I may never be able to repay. I wish I could be there to tell you this in person, but I feel too ashamed of my past treatment of you to do so. Though I cannot undo the events of the past, I offer myself at your complete disposal, that we may create a better future together. I remain, sir, your humble servant, Kyoshika Magadori. She told me she was willing to do anything to earn your forgiveness. Her exact words were, I will dedicate myself to Sir Takumi's service. Service? Seriously? It's not like I'm some kind of feudal warlord. She is serious, I know, but because I feel the same way. Huh? Wait, does she mean what I think she means? Say, Takumi.
Would it be alright if the three of us joined your team?
Oh shit, we're getting more people! Bro, we have to find the fucking QB Liquid now, man. Now we got 6 members. I don't know if they're official members of the Anti-Alliance. Obviously, I would have welcomed Nozomi with open arms, but this wasn't a decision I could make on my own. I tracked down Yugumu and Tsubasa, and once we discussed the matter... Nozomi, Moko, and Kyoshika, welcome to the team. We're stoked to have you girls on our side. I'm glad to be on the same team as you again, too. Sorry I left the last one so suddenly. The others approved the new additions to our team without a second thought. If you don't mind me asking, what brought on this sudden change of heart? Was it just out of gratitude to Takumi for saving Nozomi? Or is there more to it than that? We realize it's going to be hard for just the 3 of us to survive from here on, especially with my condition. And we figured if we're going to have to sell our services to anyone, we wanted it to be Takumi. Sir Takumi, you're so monogamous accepting a lowly wretch like me. Okay, that makes sense. Bro, the harem grows! So dumb. The fuck? We could definitely use some extra members too. So it sounds like a good deal for all of us. Just remember, Takumi's the leader. He's the one calling the shots. We need you to follow his orders, or this team will fall apart when things start to get tough. You think you can do that? What the fuck? Is she saying absolutely and positively in one fucking word? Absolutely. Book our matches however you want, Takumi. Glad we understand each other. Now that that's settled, once again, welcome to the team.
Oh.
Takumi, how about you tell our new members what we're all about here? Okay. It was finally time to tell the girls the truth about our team. The name told them a lot already. We were the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. Oh. No! I accidentally pressed B instead of A. However, we'd actually given up on fighting the sponsor directly. Our current plan was to repair the active escape pod, leaving the killing game behind. To put it simply, our goal isn't victory, it's escape. I mean, it may sound irresponsible, running away from our problems like this, but the alternative is complete annihilation. Once we're back in the artificial satellite, we can get ourselves together and figure out our next course of action.
Yeah!
Sounds like a plan to me. I'm in. Nothing wrong with slipping through the ropes and leaving the arena before they can take the belt from you. Right, we need to prioritize our lives, so as long as we survive, humanity still has a chance. Thanks, guys. What about you, Kyoshika? Are you okay with doing things this way? I know it must be frustrating to give up on avenging Kurara. Your hair grows with your yaoi side view. Brother. Yo! Bro, good luck at work, man. See you later, Isaac. Have a good day. Nay, if this is what you have decided, I have no objections. Kyoshika's your secondary wife, by the way. Really? I thought you would have been more of a Moko girl. I'm kidding. You're my lord and master now, Sir Takumi. I will follow you even to hell and back. Master? I have made my choice to devote my life to you. Come what may, I am your servant, your faithful hound. Your word is law. A true samurai follows their lord's orders without question. If you order me to die, I'll gladly plunge a knife into my heart. You really don't have to go that far. If you order me to strip, I'll gladly bear it all here and now. Girl, please keep your clothes on. Do not be shy, Sir Takumi. I must atone for the past somehow. The things I said, the way I treated you, they're an insult to your honor. I need to take responsibility, and I'm prepared to suffer humiliation to do it. I'm telling you, that's all in the past now. We're friends again, so let's just forget about it, okay? Are you sure? This is a rare chance for you to see a new young lady's body. No strings attached.
What's the matter? Don't you want to see me naked? Huh?
They did not need to voice this line, but they did it anyways. Oh my god. Man's a fucking cloud. Fucking Kodaka. Why are you getting so forceful about this? And well, it's not like I wouldn't like that. Takumi? I don't believe you, Takumi. I'm so disappointed in you. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. I was just... In a few short seconds, Kyoshika had done more damage to my reputation with the girls than all my past mistakes put together. Had the sponsor sent her here to sabotage me? Brother. Cloud behavior, man. Cloud behavior. Okay, enough kidding around. Let's get back on topic. In terms of our immediate plans, we should start tomorrow by... hold on, Takumi. I think we can save all that for later. Our alliance has just entered a glorious new era. It'd be a waste not to celebrate. Why don't we throw a party? Rip Takumi's on the Yugumi route at this rate. Damn. A party? Now? Fostering good morale and camaraderie is part of a leader's duties, you know? And I just so happen to have brought along a bunch of snacks for everyone. I've got drinks too. Who wants what? What? When did you guys? Sounds good to me. I'll take the protein shake and energy drink cocktail. Is there any amazake? I should really allow Sir Takumi to slather me in this sticky white fluid to prove my— What the fuck? Phrasing, Kyoshika? Do you even think about what you're going to say? I'll just have an orange juice. What would you like, Takumi? I'll have what you're having, Nozumi. Bro, literally my thought process. Huh? Bro? She's just out there with it. I know she's dumb. Yeah. But goddamn. Eventually, everyone had a drink and we decided to make a toast. That was way too out. Well then, I now call on our team leader for a profound yet tasteful and totally original speech to get things started. Great, no pressure, huh? Suddenly, everyone's eyes were on me. What was I supposed to say? Oh, he's actually speaking.
We are gathered here today to bear witness to the union of a new team.
Don't be so stiff. You sound like you're officiating at a wedding.
Yeah!
Loosen up, Takumi. Speak from the heart. Smile like a president at a press conference, and do a double peace sign. With everyone encouraging me, I felt the tension in my shoulders starting to ease up a little. This sounds like a matrimony speech. Yeah. I've never been good at stuff like this, but here goes. Everyone, thank you for joining the team and agreeing to follow our plan. Even if I have to sacrifice our honor and dignity for it, the anti-sponsor alliance will survive. Together, I know we can make this happen. We can get back to the satellite without anyone else dying. Let's drink a toast to that goal. Here's to our survival. To our survival. And so, the first time in a long time, we let loose and enjoyed hanging out for a while. Things started off fairly quietly, like we're all getting to know each other again. But it didn't take long to descend into chaos. There is no shot. Something's going down right now.
So basically,
Oh, never
they
mind.
lured away a lot of big stars with fat paychecks and creative freedom clauses built into their contracts.
That's what he meant by chaos. She's fucking drunk. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's take a quick look at this. Choco chips? Fanta Cola? I think those would be No, those aren't Pringles. The one above it is Pringles. What the fuck is that?
But that meant they weren't fostering new talent, and when they actually got bought out by their composition... Hey, you listening, Takumi?
Moko? That's not Takumi. That's the wall.
No!
Stop it, holy Jumanji sword. You can't go flashing your blade like that in front of everyone.
Oh my god.
Don't look at me like that. I've pledged myself to Sir Takumi. I must remain faithful to him. No! Don't stop! Oh my!
Why are you acting like a bunch of drunks? None of these drinks even have alcohol in them.
Bro, that's so fucking stupid. They're not even drunk. Oh yeah, Kyoshika gets drunk off of carbonated drinks. No. I think that was established before. But the fact that it's happening with Moko too, that means they both get drunk off of carbonated drinks. Well, fake drunk, but still.
You can thank me for that.
Bruh, there's no shot. He actually
I added a little of this powder to our refreshments to make everyone extra happy.
Oh my god. No. This man actually got them fucking either high or drunk.
This goes way beyond beyond happy.
The party was a spur of the moment thing, and it got pretty crazy toward the end, but it was still a lot of fun. It's not drunk. They took drugs. Oh yeah, you're right. They're drunk. They're they're drogado. All I ever wanted for us to be was for everyone to be comfortable around each other, to be happy. I was going to burn this scene into my memory to remind myself of what I was fighting for, what I was fighting to protect. I wouldn't let anything tear us apart again. He basically made the OG Coke. Yeah, pretty much. Safe progress. Now we're getting into the long haul of things. Day 43, the morning. It's time. This is it. Our break from the killing game is over. Today was the first day of the Invader Hunt's second round. In a lot of ways, it was going to be similar to the first round, but at the opening ceremony, we learned that one rule would be different. The second round would be extended to the last 15 days instead of 10. Oh, to the last 15 days. Not to the last. To last. Are there any objections? I doubt you'd care if there were. Can't you at least tell us why you're changing the schedule? I don't want the executions to become too frequent, and several of you have died already. Kurara Ozazuki, Hiroko Shizuhara, Shoma Genzaki. I didn't think we'd lose 3 hunters in just the first round. You killed 2 of them yourself, asshole. My point is, if the executions continue at this point, you'll be wiped out too soon. That is not my aim here. The Invader hunts must continue for as long as possible. This man is a menace. Why did they change the time frame like this? And so suddenly, is easing up the pace really all there is to it? No use trying to figure out what the sponsor's thinking at this point. Now that it's been decided, we just have to go with it. And don't worry, you and me are the toughest buddy duo at this academy. We'll make it through to the end of this round easy. We're buddies now, huh? Much like in the first round, Yugumi and I were working as a pair. The rest of the alliance were exploring a different area. I would have preferred us all to stay together, but personally, I think we should split into 2 groups. Yugumi had proposed this idea to everyone the night before. As you know, we need to find the QB liquid stuff while also earning enough points to stay in the game. It's inefficient to have us all searching the same place. Now that we got more members, we just spread out a little. Even the sponsor thinks people are dropping too quickly. Gaku and Eito already even did the count, yeah. Brother literally just made the original teams. Brother said, I want Takumi all to myself. So, how about we go with these teams tomorrow? They're basically the same as the first round, but we can always switch people around if we need to. He just was below with him, yep. We'll meet up here at the end of every day and report on our progress. That sound good to you, oh fearless leader? I got swept up in the mood last night, but are you sure about these team formations? What's the problem? Did you want me to put you with Nozomi instead? Come on, I'm serious. Can the 2 of us really survive on our own? It's been 10 days since I last fought any invaders. What have I gotten rusty and slow you down? Rusty? You? Not possible. Trust me. How can you be so sure? I told you before, didn't I? You've got talent. You're a natural born killer. Now, let's get moving. We don't want Takamaru and the others to steal our kills while we're here shooting the breeze. Shooting the breeze. Yugumi began walking further into the ruined town. I followed. Okay, how about we look for the invaders here? We can spend the morning earning points to secure positions. Sounds good. Yeah, once we're sure we're not at the bottom of the rankings, we can focus on finding the QB liquid. Then let's get on our hunts. You remember the secret I taught you? Of course. Just attach myself and treat it like dull, mundane work. We wandered around in search of invaders. Jackpot. There's a whole swarm of them over there, Takumi. Let's sneak around and hit them with the pincer attack. Found some invaders and we killed them. Going through the motions. Wow, you're really heading down the yaoi route and Yugumu is coming for that swootie? Swiggity swiggity, you're... I don't know. You might even be as good as an assassin. As good as an assassin as me now, Takumi. Your growth is so impressive, it's almost frightening. Yugumu was right. I was more efficient at killing than I had been in the first round, and I could feel it. I didn't get so worked up about it anymore. I barely broke in a sweat. But was that really a good thing? This is weird, don't you think? I haven't been out on the hunt in 10 whole days. I haven't been out on the hunt in 10 whole days. So why am I still so good at this? I keep telling you, it's natural talent. Your potential defies normal logic. It makes no difference if you slack off. In the end, talent will... Wait. In the end, talent will out. I don't like that sentence. It will bloom like a beautiful deadly flower. I have an aptitude for killing. The main route has some of that with Ato. Yeah. Blue hair, that's a bold choice. What do you... Almost staring as purple hair? Armando. I see how it is. You hate me, don't you? Also, his hair's not blue. He dyed it blue. You can see his roots are black. Like the fucking side of his hair is also black. What do you mean? No, you don't. Armando, you don't. That idea so bothered me, but I didn't have time to fully unpack my feelings on the matter. Kill invaders, earn points, find QB liquid. Those are my priorities right now. We continue on hunting the invaders for the rest of the morning. In the afternoon, we resumed our search in different ruined medical facilities. We sifted around the rubble until the sun started to go down. I'm trying to... There we go. But in the end, we didn't find any QB liquid. We decided to head back before it got dark. We headed straight for the leisure lounge once we got back to the academy. Why the leisure lounge? We don't ever go there. Oh, checking the rankings? Oh, shit. Dotomi's, of course, in first. Bro, we haven't seen much of Dotomi this route either. Like, she was normally with Hiroko, and then Hiroko's gone, and then, like, Dotomi's just doing her own thing now. Jack, can you believe how cold Oblivion is? Makes me want to love him even more. But I tell you something. If he keeps playing hard to get, he might find himself alone. Dumb. It's fucking dumb. Oh, it's fucking hot in my room, man. Curious about the rankings for the new day. We checked the board.
They haven't changed all that much since the last time we looked.
The points from round 1 probably carried over into this one. That's good news for us, but anyone who was already near the bottom is gonna have an even harder time catching up now.
15 days from now, someone else will die. From the looks of things, it could be Ima or Kako. Or who knows, it might be me. We were all going to die eventually. That was the only thing we could be sure of, so long as the invader hunt continued. I try to keep it at 72. But the issue is my room doesn't get AC to it because I'm assuming it's leaking from the attic. So it's more like fucking 70. No, it's more like 80 to 82 in my room. So I have to keep the rest of the house at 72 or 74, just so my room when I sleep at night stays kind of cool. We needed to escape. We had to get away from this game and all the senseless killing.
At ease, soldiers. It's
We haven't
time
had a
to hit
nighttime
the
announcement
hay.
in a minute.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
The nighttime announcement played like normal. That was the signal for our next anti-sponsor alliance meeting. Everyone got together in my room like we had agreed. Everybody's here? Okay, let's get started. I'd like each group to report on how their search went today. Although Yugumu and I don't really have anything to report. Investigated an old factory, but there was nothing there but junk and rubble.
Oh.
Cheer up, Takumi. Our group came up empty-handed too. Why would that cheer me up? Wait, what? Huh? Cheer up, Takumi. Our group came up empty-handed too. Why would that cheer me up? We accomplished nothing. Are you quoting something again, Kyoshika? Okay, well, even if we didn't find anything today, at least we're all in one piece. That's important too. Remember, even weak invaders can be a problem if they gang up on you, so I want all of you to be careful. And if you run into a commander, don't even try to take them on. Just get out of there as fast as you can. Fighting an opponent that strong outside school grounds is only asking for trouble. For real, even Hiroko couldn't defeat one of them on her own. Say, Takumi, how many enemy commanders are still around anyway? So far as I know, just 4. We haven't fought the leaders of the squads 4, 7, 10, or 11 yet. Out of all of them, the squad 11 commander is one of the most dangerous. She's able to use auditory attacks to induce hallucinations and trap us in the dream world. A master of illusion, changing our dreams into nightmares. At least we aren't stuck on a train with her. You know what? Why hasn't Takumi asked Tsubasa to make noise-canceling headphones? Just for that boss specifically? Because if they can appear at any moment, that will literally fucking help us defeat the boss so much easier. Food for thought. How did you deal with that technique last time, Takumi? Gaku played some weird folk song over the school speakers to cancel out the commander's sound waves. I mean, shit already hit the fan. Yeah. We don't have Gaku to save us this time. That's why we need noise-canceling headphones. Or, earplugs. But I say noise-canceling headphones. Or even better, a helmet. So that way we can put a mic inside and still speak to each other. And that way, if they ever have like poisonous gas, we can still breathe. Kyoshika made a Demon Slayer ref? I was never gonna get it. I tried watching that. I didn't like it. It's whatever. So if the sound can't reach you, there's no hallucinations? noise canceling headphones should have the same effect that, yes, Yugamu, yes, he knows, ya sabe. Anyone seen the new movie? Nope. My friends were talking about watching it, and I told them, like, I even told them the same thing. I didn't like the anime. And you know what my friend said? I like the pretty colors. I'm like, damn. That's all it takes now for fucking anime to be greatness, or like get watches. It's just pretty colors. I don't blame them though. Like, it does look amazing in retrospect, but like having to sit there just watch Demon Slayer, it's not compelling. We could probably make some with the Gift-O-Matic, and we can keep them on when we're outside in case we run into that commander. Good idea. I'll start collecting the materials we need for him tomorrow. Yeah, I'm in. All of us wearing the same thing will make us feel like a real team, you know?
Huh.
Indeed. It's like having class rings or matching t-shirts. Yo, speaking of class rings, I think I lost mine. I don't know where I lost it, but I lost it. I bought a class ring for my senior year, and I don't know where the fuck it went. I should have just left it in its case and not have fucking worn it like I did. Takumi is dumb. He should have planned a lot more for future battles. Also, I think time travel boss is the biggest threat left. Yeah. I mean, the unfortunate bit is we figured out how to deal with that one in the previous timeline, because we had what's his name? What's the name of the other fucking the other guy? That's sad. I don't think I know where mine is either. Oh, Noel, damn. Mine, bro, like, you know how like most people get their class rings to be like that fucking round bulky ass shit on top? I didn't like that. I got mine to look more like a rectangular piece that stick up with the gem inside. Bro, it looks so good in comparison to those fat ugly rings. Man, I miss it. If I had the papers, I probably could have sent in a request to get a new one made, but I don't know where the papers are for it. Never had a class ring. I mean, a lot of people didn't get class rings in my grade, in my class. I just decided to get one. Same with the yearbook, because I'm like, I know at some point I'll want to look back on these things, but I'll never know. Like, who knows if I like lose the memories of it, you know? So it's kind of that reason why, like, I got a yearbook and a class ring. Oblivion must be rich. We should jack him for his car rims. What the fuck? My car rims are base model rims. You're not getting shit. Also, they were plastic. They were put on top of the rim, so they weren't even real. Why don't we make them different colors, like we're a team of spandex wearing heroes? Oh my gosh, she's referring to fucking Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Dibs on gold. Any champion worth her salt's gotta go for gold. Girl, you're literally the Purple Ranger. What the fuck are you on about? Your suit is literally iconic in a sense that it references the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Damn it. It's just the spikes are in the wrong spot. Or the fucking the points. I would be blue? Takumi or me? What about Nozomi? Nozomi would be white. Oh, me? Me blue? Why blue? I'm curious who you're thinking on this. Momo, who took the leash off that Bowser? But I believe better check if she's chipped. What the fuck? Huh? What are you on about, Armando? Kinda wear blue? It's purple. Noel, is this where we learned that you're colorblind? I'm kidding. No, but it is like purple, kinda navy-ish on the darker parts, but it's purple. Honestly, that's a good way to reference it, Armando. Prince. Oh, you are a bit colorblind? Ah, that makes sense. Damn, we learned it now. I didn't think it was real, but we did learn you're a little bit colorblind. I mean, hey. It is what it is.
Huh.
Then I will take silver, as befits a cool-headed swordswoman like myself. Cool-headed? Okay, Kiyoshika. Nah, I think pink suits you better, Kiyoshika. Just like the cotton candy clouds inside your head.
Oh.
Are you calling me stupid again? Or naive? Both are untrue. We stayed up late into the night discussing the designs for our headphones. No, don't judge me here, bro. I have a small learning disability with a splash of diabetes. Bro. She's beautiful and stupid, my type of woman. Armando, you're dumb. Lennon was fighting a boss that wanted me to hit him with the Order of the Rainbow. That's crazy, Noel. There is no shot that it took a game for you to find out that you're slightly colorblind. What game was it? I'm curious now. First I learned Frost is colorblind, now I learned Noel is too. Damn. You know, that's how it is. Probably Mario Party. No, because he's at a boss, so it can't be Mario Party. Dark Cloud 2. I've never heard of that. Makes me wonder how it looks like aesthetically. Huh. It's like an old school. Oh, it's a PS2 game. God damn. Oh, you learned way back then. God damn. I like the art style. Makes me wonder what the gameplay is like. Draco, why do you always come in and say it's Monopoly? You just happen to come into this point every time. Oh yeah, remember Darklight 2? Been a while. Damn, Zex. You played it too? How am I the only one that didn't play it? Each time I come back to the stream, this is a different genre. Bro, it's the same game every time. There's this section, the visual novel section, and then the battle segment. Like, it's just 3 things. Like it's the same game. It's always the same. The visual novel, this item collecting minigame, and there's a town builder with an RPG game in it too. What the? What I was looking at didn't look like it was a town builder. It looked more just like an RPG side. Our first order of business today is collecting the materials for the headphones. Yeah, we'll need speakers and earplugs. I think I could find those over in the residential area. Let's take a look. Which way am I heading? Down to the right? Down to the left? Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. Skip the exploration mission. Honestly, do I need? I don't think I need to do it, so I'm just gonna skip it. You got a speaker. You got ear pads. Now we have all the materials we need to make headphones for the Alliance members. In that case, let's use the rest of the day to earn some points. Does both also an action RPG? My type of RPG. I'll have to check it out later. Alright, let's get to work. Once the search for materials was over, it was time to get back to the hunt. Yugumu and I walked through the ruined cityscapes, like usual, looking for groups of wandering invaders. Whenever we found any, we attacked before they had a chance to react. Alright, we skipped this. What is happening? I was killing even more efficiently than yesterday. My pulse hadn't gotten any faster. There wasn't a single bead of sweat on my forehead. I was acting like a seasoned assassin, but that didn't make sense until I came to the academy. I never killed anyone before. Yugumu, tell me what's going on. Why am I so good at killing all of a sudden? How many times are you gonna go over this? Talent, potential, a gift. Call it what you want. You've got it, man. Was that all there was to it? Was I really just born with a natural affinity for cold-blooded murder? It was a simple enough explanation, but there was one lingering doubt that I couldn't seem to shake. You said that sometimes people are unaware of their gifts, like this, right? Gifts show up in many different ways. Sometimes they manifest later in life. Don't get too hung up on that. I was just thinking out loud. You have a talent for killing, and our current circumstances are helping you cultivate it. What more do you need to know? More than that, I need to know the truth. The whole truth. I was doing something I could never do before. My proficiency was improving at a rate that didn't make sense. When I thought about that, fear welled up inside me. What in the world was happening to me? Yugumu, please. If you know what's really going on here, I need you to tell me. If you modified me or something, I won't be mad. I just want to know the truth. I owed my life to Yugumu. If it hadn't been for him, those invaders I found on the first day of the hunt would have killed me for sure. I really wouldn't mind if it turned out he had done something to me at some point. If not knowing that was killing me. It was not knowing that was killing me. I'm begging you, Yugumu. Tell me what's happening to me. I looked to Yugumu in the eyes and held his gaze. I didn't care what he said next, so long as it wasn't more lies. After a few seconds, he broke his contact and let out an exasperated sigh. Okay. When you give me a passionate look like that, there's no way I can stay quiet about it. Yugumu. But this is your last chance to let sleeping dogs lie, Takumi. I don't think you're gonna like what you hear. You might end up hating yourself. Are you prepared for that? I wouldn't have asked if I wasn't. I've been through hell and back already. You think I can't handle a little more? Alright, I gotta respect your determination. I'll tell you all about where your talent for killing comes from and why it's developing so fast. That was ominous, but at least it was honest. And this was an honest moment between the two of us, between Yugumu Omokage and Takumi Sumino. First off, I swear by all I hold sacred that I haven't modified your body in any way. Do you believe me? Yes. If you're that serious about it, then I'll trust you. The crypto coming from that bitch. That said, your affinity for killing isn't as natural as I led you to believe. You have been modified. But not by me. You did it yourself. What? When? Why don't I remember it? Maybe modified is misleading. If I mention absorption, would that ring any bells?
Yeah.
You mean this is because of absorbing cryptoglobin? You told us you came here from the future. Do you remember the first thing you did when you arrived here? On day 2 of this timeline? You killed Eito Altsuki and absorbed his cryptoglobin. Yeah, I did. But that wouldn't make me change this much, would it? No, I don't think so. Normally, that is. Absorbing cryptoglobin usually won't have any special influence on someone's personality, no matter how powerful it is. But when it comes down to cryptoglobin, you're a rare case. Yours isn't like the rest of ours. What are you talking about? There's nothing weird about my cryptoglobin. I beg to differ. Let me jog your memory. You killed Eito Altsuki and absorbed his cryptoglobin in your previous timeline as well, right? He was right about that. I killed Eito on day 99, my first time around. In other words, you absorbed the same person's cryptoglobin twice, and in succession. If that's not a rare case, I don't know what is. So now you have a double dose of Eito's cryptoglobin in you. It's twice as concentrated. As in your Eito Altsuki-ness.
Including his rare talent for killing.
Goddamn. I began to tremble. My breathing was ragged. Eito, of course. He was the most ruthless murderer I'd ever known. My first time here, he destroyed Sirei. He killed Hiruko. And took out Ava too. Like none of their lives meant anything to him. He even killed the baby in the defense room. And I'd inherited this ability, this talent from him. The first time I saw you, I felt a kind of kinship with you. There was something inside you, something just like me, but even more deadly. I could see it in your eyes. When you told us your story, I figured Eito must be the cause, and decided to try to develop it further. That's why I taught you how to be a better killer. Why would you do that? If you knew something so terrible was inside of me, why didn't you just leave it alone? Because I knew we'd be needing a team ace. An ace? Let me tell you, when the sponsor showed up on day 25, I thought we're seriously screwed. There's no way a bunch of teenagers like us were going to get by in a world where monsters like that existed. And if we're going to stand any chance of surviving, we'd need a monster of our own. Someone worthy of being called the ultimate assassin. I'd always felt like Yugamu's attitude didn't make sense. Ever since the invader hunt began, he'd been weirdly supportive towards me. Bro, hold up. The fact that they even brought up ultimates again? Motherfucking ultimate assassin? None of these fuckers are ultimates. That's a Danganronpa thing. Brother. The fuck? I know that it's made by the same guy. Just thinking about it. Junko's a mastermind after all. No, Noel! You already have a double dose of Eito in you, and if the track goes any further, you'd have 2 guys in you soon. What? Zax. Ever since the invader hunt began, he'd been really supportive towards me. But now it all added up. His aim had been to bring out the Eito in me. God damn it. Don't phrase it like that. I am really sorry I did this to you, but it was the only way. What's going to happen to me now? Odds are you'll get better at killing. And then what? Nah, nothing to be sorry about, Zax. It's just funny. I don't know. Cryptoglobin is already one big mystery, and your case is unique on top of that.
What?
You don't know? But you did it anyway? Did this mean I was only going to get more and more like Ato from here on? What if my whole personality got overridden by Ato's? Could that happen? Wait, the lapses in my memory. Did Ato's cryptoglobin cause them as well? Did he somehow take over while I was blacked out? That's not out of the question. It's especially suspicious that there's such a certain cutoff between your periods of lucidity. It could have been that something happened to strengthen the Ato side of you during that time. My vision started to go fuzzy. My head too. I could barely string a coherent thought together anymore. I somehow returned to the academy after that, but I didn't remember the journey. Bro, that's how I feel when I drive to places. Have you ever just had a long drive and you're not paying attention? Or you're just not thinking about it? And then you wonder how you got to where you were after like half an hour of straight driving? Bro, that shit trippy. And for me, my instance, I think it was like on one of my trips home, whenever I would do like a 4-hour trip to my school, like it was 4 hour trips there, 4 hour trips back. Cause I only took classes on, I had Monday and Wednesday classes, but I only went like once a week. But one of those times I was just driving. I'd passed, I'd passed a certain city, and from there on, it was like an hour and a half of just straight, almost like nothingness. And I don't know how or what happened, but from the point, like that whole hour and a half, it just kind of like fucking disappeared. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I realized I was getting closer to the school, but I didn't remember that fucking hour and a half just fucking missing. I got to a McDonald's by the time I noticed. Long trips make you hungry. Yeah. Yeah, there's just a little story I thought I'd share. Driving sucks. But it's nice when you can just forget about it. That's me when I run an errand and hot sometimes. Makes sense. Yeah, because sometimes like you can get a bit dizzy in the heat if you're not taking care of yourself sometimes. One moment I was wandering aimlessly, the next I was back. My head started to clear. It looked like I was back in my room. I was laying on my bed, staring up at the ceiling. I found myself thinking back on the day Yugumu had offered to form a team with me. This is what you wanted all this time, Yugumu. I never completely trusted him. I knew he had to have some hidden motive, some plan up his sleeve. But it was never me he was interested in. It was Ato. I'd never had guessed that in a million years. Any sense of normality I'd been holding on to had been torn to shreds. It had been a shock when Takamaru and the others had turned their backs on me, but that was nothing compared to what I was feeling now. Thinking about it now, though, maybe I'd trusted Yugumu. Maybe that was why the truth hurt so much. It was like half of my soul had been ripped away. I felt so exhausted, so hollow, I couldn't even bring myself to sit up. I just lay there thinking and doing nothing at all. Time passed, and before I knew it, it had gotten dark outside.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
The nighttime announcement played, and the other members of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance filed into my room. The headphones are finished. Everyone pick a color. Oh my god, they got actual earbuds. That's funny. Tsubasa revealed her latest handiwork to gasp with admiration from the others. Wow, they're so cute. Thank you, Tsubasa. This hits harder than Nozomi not trusting him. Does it? I feel like the one you love, like not trusting you, hits a lot harder than some guy who. Well, I mean, then again, no one else trusted him. Well, technically, Hiruko still trusted him, but had to make it seem like she didn't. So technically, someone trusted him, even if it wasn't just Yugamu. Moko's a girl you'd hate to fight. I bet she wears boxers. That's what you're worried about, Armando? That... The fuck? Raycons? Oh no! They look exactly like the Lenovo LP40 headphones. Look... Bro, those are Apple earbuds. Fucking... Apple AirPods. God damn it. Lenovo... Whatever the fuck you said. Those are the most generic ass looking headphones. Look at the Lenovo ones. Alright, let me look it up real quick. Yeah, the LP40s are based off fucking Apple AirPods. Unless they release before Apple AirPods. Those are Apple AirPods. AirPods don't have color. It doesn't matter if they don't have color. This is the design of the actual earbud. They could add color if they wanted to. Apple just dumb. Who do you think would win in a fight, Moko or Sakura from Danganronpa 1? Ooh, that's a tough one. Because Moko's got Hemo-Anima on her side. So if they were to do a fight non-Hemo-Anima, that'd be a tough one. For sure to figure out. But if Moko gets to use her Hemo-Anima, it's 100% Moko all the way. Honestly, now that I think about it, Sakura will win. Sakura is just that girl. She's just that woman. She'll beat down Moko. No questions asked if they got into a fight. You wear nothing but beats? And you said, I'm rich? Armando. Armando. Brother out here rocking beats. Like regular earbuds. These look awesome. Words aren't enough. Let me do 10,000 squats to show my appreciation. You're a masterful mechanic, Lady Tsubasa. Your talent shines brighter than diamonds. Beats? How you like your eardrums being blasted to deafness? Bass heavy earbuds will do that too. Yeah. I mean, apparently Skrillex have had like a pair of like Beats for like the longest time, and he just continuously tries to get the exact same pair. I saw like a video on it, like some dude talking about what headphones he wears for whenever he does editing. Or was it editing or? I don't remember. He said he uses specific headphones that and he wanted to see like what Skrillex headphones were like compared to his and like another one. It might have been for DJing, but I don't remember. You're all talking. You're a loser Apple boy. Everything you have is Apple. Brother, that still makes you... You can't just be in the Apple atmosphere and not have money. You can't be broke. Apple's not a broke boy fucking company. Apple is literally the premium phone service. Try to listen to his music with Sony's or Bose. They won't sound the same. Damn. Zax, what the fuck is Tozo? Bro, Tozo sounds like the most off-brand fucking company name. Kobe Superior. Oh no, more fucking. Goddamn. You guys are too kind. I'm old, never been married, and none of my child support claims ever stuck. I got money. Huh? Armando, how old are you? Because the way you act, you always seem to me like you're over 25. Actually, no, you could be like maybe over 21. But you seem kind of like an old head when you say shit like this. Everyone took a pair of headphones, started trying them on.
Huh.
Silver definitely suits me best. It even matches with the Holy Jumanji sword. I like the yellow ones. I've always thought of it as a lucky color. Maybe they'll bring the Alliance luck.
Oh.
I'll go with black. Makes it easier to lurk in the shadows and stalk my victims. I'll take blue. That color just kind of screams cool-headed mechanic to me.
Hey!
Gold all the way. These will go great with my championship belt. The only pair left is red. I guess those are for me. Yep. Brother is quite literally the Red Ranger. Go on, Takumi. Put them on. See how they feel. I'm sure red will suit you. Red is a leader's color. Convention has decreed it. Everyone looked at me expectantly. They all had looked so excited, so happy. Red Ranger coded for real. This is literally their... Bro, I swear to God, if they somehow add a way for them to morph with their fucking earbuds and they become fucking Power Rangers... Oh my God. Go Alliance Rangers. Defeating the sponsors. No more killing games. They will leave somehow. Back to the satellite. Mighty Morphin Alliance Rangers. I'm sorry, guys. I can't accept these. What the fuck is he on about now? Is he still on with the shit with Yugamu? I swear to God. Andros is one of the best Red Rangers. Andros. Who's Andros? You gotta tell me, like, specifically, which, Rangers. Because I don't know them by their names. Huh? Why not? Do you not like the design? No, they look great. The problem's with me, not them. You see, there's something inside me. I'll tell everyone what I'd learned earlier today. What's up, Demo Man? About how I absorbed 2 doses of Eitzo's cryptoglobin back to back. How its influence was making me more like him. And how in the worst case scenario, my personality might actually be replaced with his. The activist Christopher K-Man Lee. No, I still don't know. I'm sorry. Watch Centaur World? Centaur World. The fuck? The fuck is this? What in the Brother Bear am I looking at? I don't know. I don't think this is for me. The main villain gives off Lich vibes. What the fuck? Red Space Ranger? Like the In Space series? Or Lost Galaxy? Or is it a different one that it... Hold on. Christopher... Whoops. Who'd you say? Kimberly. Oh, this is yeah, In Space. Okay, yeah. I will say aesthetically, he looks fucking badass with this hair. Bro. The alien one? No, that was In Space. And then Ross Rangers In Space. Or do you mean alien one, like in the sense of like, I don't remember that much of the story. I just remember I remember having a movie of In Space. I don't ever think I'll watch more past that. I am not giving you any money, Armando. He's not from Earth? I definitely did not watch fucking In Space. I did not know that. That's why he has nice hair? Ah. I see. I need to... Damn, I need to do a deep dive of the fucking Power Rangers series in, because I did not know that. I know I definitely had a movie for In Space, and that was the only movie I watched, so they never really go into their backgrounds, since it's not the beginning of the series. That's cool. I wish they would have more characters with that kind of hairstyle, you know? Noel, if you think he has nice hair, you need to see my luscious curls. Have you even seen what his hair looks like, Armando? I don't think your curls are getting anywhere near it. And how, in worst case scenario, my personality might be actually replaced with his. There's something else too. I've been getting weird lapses in my memory. Saying it out loud made the fear even worse. I hate to think that I had a monster like Ato inside me. If he ever took over, there's no telling what might happen. He wouldn't hesitate to kill everyone here, though. It's like I'm possessed, cursed. So I've decided I'm going to step down as leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. I lowered my head in show of contrition. It wouldn't be easy being on my own again, but I couldn't risk becoming a threat to my own teammates. I tried to tell myself I was fine with it. That it was better this way, but then... The room suddenly erupted with laughter. It was so loud I couldn't help looking up. I'm possessed, cursed. You actually said that with a straight face. How adorably delusional. Hey, what's so funny? This is a genuine problem.
Huh?
Yeah, guys, don't laugh at him. I mean, the whole edgelord routine was kind of ridiculous, but still. I'm sorry, I just can't hold it in. Now even you're laughing at me? Boys are so silly sometimes. Even you know some of me. Well, this isn't the reaction I was expecting. What's with you guys? I'm being serious here. We know you are, sweetie. That's part of what makes it so hilarious. You've got no reason to be scared of this curse. You overcame it and made it work for you a long time ago. I've overcome it? Of course. You having a little bit of Ato in you has already helped you score a bunch of points in this game. You scored so much that you even got one prize from the sponsor. If it hadn't been for that vial of cryptoglobin, Nozomi, you wouldn't be here right now. You've got a new power, and it's allowed you to save a life. What's so cursed about that? Huh? Bro, I promise, you saw me IRL, you would cry. My beauty is overwhelming, and when I take my shirt off, it looks like someone carved me out of stone. Like someone drew me. Brother. This man. I never thought about it that way before. It's true though. I was only able to help Nozomi with her rejection symptoms because I killed so many invaders and placed high in the rankings. Whether it's a curse or a blessing, it's all about how you look at it. In the meantime, you just gotta keep being you, Takumi. It's nice of you to say that, but it doesn't make the problem go away. If Eito really does take over my body someday, then they would just slap you around until you come to your senses.
That's what friends are for, right? Come on, have some faith in us.
Even your body is consumed by the king of all curses. We'll send him back to hell in a disgrace. You couldn't just resist getting another reference in there, could you? Wait, hold on. What? The king of all curses, send them back to hell in disgrace. What is that referencing? God damn it. So Armando's Doodleball from SpongeBob or that fanfic episode in Gumball? What the fuck? Don't know that reference? Damn. Sorry, I was doing something, which is why I didn't say anything after reading that. I wasn't waiting for a response, I was just doing something. Whatever the origins of this power might be, I trust you to use it the right way, Takumi. You have a kind heart and a strong spirit to back it up. I was dazzled by the brightness of my friend's smiles. Not so long ago, I felt completely alone. And now I had people who were this nice to me. It was almost too much to bear. Now that's settled, let's get back to the headphones. You don't want all the hard work to go to waste, do you? Come on, put them on. Okay. I took the headphones from Tsubasa and put them on. Red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, and black. Each member of our team now wore one of those colors. We looked at each other and nodded. That brought today's meeting to an end. The others went back to their rooms. You know what would have been funny? Because they'd all put on the headphones right before he made that speech. It would have been funny if they had both of them on and the noise canceling was working. And when he told them that, none of them heard it. You know how funny that shit would have been? Armando Fraser reminds you of the episodes from those shows? Yeah. I can see it. All except one person who made no move to leave. Yugamu. Aren't you going to go too, Yugamu? Yugamu stood by the wall, his eyes downcast. Do you hate me for using you like this? Hate? No, I was surprised though. Since this killing game started, you've basically been my closest friend. But now you tell me you only wanted to bring out Eito's characteristics from inside me? Did I never matter to you at all? No use hiding it now. I'll be completely honest with you. When we first met, I thought you were a total dud. Aside from Eito's latent properties, there was nothing special about you. No charisma, no expertise, no talent. Wow, that's pretty harsh. Back then, I thought we'd be better off without you. If there'd been a way to switch your personality with Eito's, I'd have done it without a second thought. Okay, that's really harsh. I won't ask for your forgiveness. I think seeing Kurata die in such a horrible way made me a little crazy. I wanted that sponsor to pay. I wanted to make them suffer, even if it meant being less than humane in my methods. But the more time you and I spent together, I found myself feeling more affectionate towards you. Aw shit, here it is! Affectionate how? You don't always make the best choices, and you're way too hard on yourself. But for all that, you would never turn away from the light. Whenever your friends turned their backs on you, you kept fighting for them. Want to know what I think your crowning moment was? When you dove headlong into danger and try and save Hiroko. When I saw you do that, I was grinning from ear to ear. I thought, who even is this maniac I've gotten myself involved with? And before I knew it, I was rushing in to join you. I never thought of myself as a team player until I started hanging out with you. That's right, I told Yugamu to run back then, but he stayed and fought with us. We had no chance of winning, but he joined us anyways. Rest easy, Takumi. You getting taken over by Eito's personality isn't impossible. But if I know you the way I think I do, it'll never happen. Then they bone. Zach. You'll tame those impulses and continue to give your all, to protect your friends. That's just the kind of guy Takumi Sumino is.
More than anything else, I trust you to do the right thing.
This is sweet. You right, Noel? With that, Yugumo quickly left the room. He wasn't actually blushing, but he was giving off the same impression. He put up a happy-go-lucky front, but I guess even he got shy sometimes. They really trust me, huh? I thought it had a profound effect on me. I was more determined than ever to keep my team alive. I'd repay their trust and get them all back to the artificial satellite safely. And to do that, I need to find some QB liquid, and soon. We hadn't found even a trace of any so far, but we couldn't give up yet. If I'd find that liquid, I would. Definitely, categorically, without fail. And as it turned out, the very next day, that prediction came true, although not the way I was expecting. Huh? How so? Tell me about it, Takumi.
At ease, soldiers.
It's time to hit the hay!
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Huh? Good night. I sat up and rubbed my eyes rubbed the sleep from my eyes. It was morning. Why was the nighttime announcement playing?
Huh?
Is the system on the fritz? I hoisted myself out of bed and checked the time. What? But when I took a look around, I almost wondered if I was still dreaming. It was dark. According to the clock, it was well past the time a nighttime announcement usually played. What the? How? If this really was the night of day 45, that would mean I'd slept through the entire day. Had I really been that tired? Or had somebody done something to knock me out for the day? Just as I was wondering what the others were doing, there they arrived. Hey, Takumi, are you feeling any better? I opened the door and let Tsubasa in. For some reason, she seemed worried. Sorry about this morning. I shouldn't have forced you to help me. Yep, we blacked out again. But you could have told me you weren't feeling well, you know?
Huh?
Not feeling well. Help you? I had no idea what she was talking about. So as far as I knew, this was the first time I'd seen her today. Went out as Eito, I guess, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got something for you. I diluted it so we have more to go around. You should spray it on anything metal in your room just in case. What is this?
Huh?
What do you mean? It's the QB liquid you gave me. QB liquid? What's the matter? You've got QB liquid already? I was starting to think we'd never find it. Why are you acting like this the first time you're seeing it? You're the one who found it. I found it? No, that's not possible. Takumi, you're acting really weird. Tsubasa was looking at me with a mixture of confusion and concern, but then she gasped like she suddenly figured something out. Did you lose part of your memory again? Armando, why did you send the message twice? Tsubasa's hot. She's probably into young athletic guys, but when she needs help paying her bills and / debt, that's time for Armando to shine. You dumb. It seems that way. I can't remember anything that happened earlier today. What's going on, Tsubasa? Why do we have QB liquid all of a sudden? I don't know. The message went through twice. So it gave me both of them to review, and I had to select one to send through. So I don't know, it was weird. She told me what had happened. It was bizarre. Hearing about things I'd done but had no memory of. Apparently I'd gone to Tsubasa's room this morning, giving her the QB liquid. Huh? Obviously, she was surprised and asked me where I found it, but I hadn't given her a clear answer. I only said I didn't remember where exactly. Tsubasa had impressed me. She was happy enough that we had the stuff we needed. Happened to you on Zero Stream before? Interesting. After actually taking me underground to the underground hangar, and the two of us had set to work applying the liquid to the escape pod. We had gone over the surface of the metal thoroughly to make sure the particle bacteria never ate into it again. It didn't take us long to finish, but then you got exhausted all of a sudden. You said, I'm going back to my room and taking the rest of the day off. and now that the day's ending, you came to check on me. Yeah, like the stream freezes on me sometimes, though it's because I'm talking. Shut up, Armando. Now that none of that had jogged any memories, it was almost like there was another me walking around living life without me knowing it. Was this Ato's doing? Had what was left of him somehow taken over my body? But hold on. This doesn't sound good, Noel, but Takumi's blackout body or blackout times is helping, because we got the QB liquid. We found out about, well, we technically didn't find out about it, but we found out that shit even fucking happened while we were blacked out. So nothing of consequence has happened. So is it a bad thing? I don't know, man. I don't know. But why would Ato go to the trouble finding the thing we needed to help us escape? That's what I'm saying. Why would... If Ato had taken over, why would he go looking for the QB liquid? Wouldn't he just go on a rampage and kill everyone? If it was Ato, I guess he would have done something a lot worse. Exactly. So it's not Ato who's helping. Suspicious, very suspicious. Actually, though, maybe it didn't matter why I didn't remember finding the QB liquid. Whether I remembered it or not, we had it now. That's what mattered. Tsubasa, let me get one thing straight. You said if we found QB liquid, you'd be able to repair the escape pod, right? Does this mean you can do it now? Maybe the ghost boy? That could be it? Maybe? That was my other guess. Because at the end of the first 100 days, he was able to come back. Because he was absorbed by Ato, and then we absorbed Ato. So technically, a part of him still lingered. So could it be that a part of the future him lingered in us now? So that... No, you know what? No, hold on. That would make sense. Because, when you think about the first time he got knocked out, it was by the sponsor, right? "Quote unquote" sponsor, because they said they weren't part of the Killing Games. So that's weird in and of itself. But we were supposed to have been knocked out for a whole day. But we apparently had gotten up, done some stuff with them, and then we were put back right to where we were in that room. Then this time, we were looking for QB liquid. Takumi was probably so exhausted he wasn't going to get out of bed. So then he got taken over, gone to look for QB liquid, and then put back in bed so that he would just reappear where he was previously. Interesting, very interesting. Can you get the pod working early and get us out of here? If we could only do that, our troubles would be over. We could all escape this horrible game and go back to the satellite where things would be safe. Yeah, about that. Tsubasa looked away awkwardly. I can fix the pod, but it's going to take me at least 50 days. God, bro, at that point, it's just basically the 100 days. Ain't Danny Phantom say he's sick? The fuck? Damn. So we're just gonna be here the whole 100 days then. At that point, they can just launch normally. And at that point, will we really have everyone around then? There's got to be another way we can get out of this. That's almost everybody in the world. 50 days? So then... we have to survive until day 95 before we can get out of here. At that point, it barely even qualifies as escaping early anymore. It's game over. Like zoinks. So if it's 15 days per person, that'll be 3 people. No. Because we had to go to started at day 43. It's 15 days and a week off. If he gives us another fucking week off. So that's... Let's just... What is it? 22 days? So from day 43, it'll be day 6... No, 70... No, yeah, 60... No, it'd be day 70. And then it'll be another 15 days. So that's only 2 more people. Wait, why is it only 2? Assuming there isn't random thrown in the mix. Anything random thrown in the mix? Yeah, but it almost seemed... Because he said he wanted it to extend longer. So having everyone be killed off slowly would extend past the 100 days. Because at most he would only get to kill his 2 people. If he's giving us a week break in between. Because it's 22 days that would put us at day 70. Then we get to day 92. For another 15 and a week off. And at day 93, we would start the next round. So that'd be 2 people dead. And we'd be starting the 3rd round. And we'd only be 3 days in by the time we left. But there's 9 of us left. They may have a price for keeping the game going longer. But it doesn't make any sense. They could have just left the time period the exact same. Killed more people before the 100 days. But then that brings up the question, do they know that we have an escape pod for the 100th day? Because if they think we're just here to play, to defend, do they know we're only meant to be here for 100 days? And that's why they want to extend it? Because they have no idea that we can leave at some point? Oh, the sponsors make this shit more confusing, man. God damn it. We got the members of our alliance together for a daily meeting and told them the bad news. Needless to say, they were all pretty shocked. Damage is really that bad, huh? That's a good point. We don't even know how much they know about the plans. I guess that's why C-Ray died early again. Yep. Your head hurts, Sex? My head hurts too. Oh my god. Yeah, it turns out the bacteria ate into deeper than I was expecting. It's not just surface damage anymore. The whole thing's compromised on a structural level. I can't see it taking less than 50 days no matter what I do. I'm sorry, I'm just not skilled enough. Bro, in 50 days, that entire time too, she also has to go out, fight, and then come back. So like, is she accounting having to go out in that 50 days just to get points so that she doesn't get killed off? What the fuck, man? Ah, Tsubasa, you don't have to apologize. That's right. If we didn't have you here, we wouldn't be able to repair it at all. No one's really to blame for this. Nozomi was right about that. It's just some monumentally bad luck. They can't have her dying early for real. Well, now that escaping early is off the table, we've got two options. We can keep participating in the invader hunts right up to day 95. Or we can come up with a new plan to defeat the sponsor and end the game. The choice I tried to avoid with this escape pod plan. You're up, team leader. What course is the Alliance going to take from here on? Naturally, the right and responsibility to make the choice fell to me. Oh, the right and responsibility. Okay. Oh my god, my head's just hurting from all this shit. Guess the choice is coming up again. Oh my god. Not again. I'm assuming killing the sponsor is gonna give us a dead end route. Where it ends early. So we'd have to continue the killing game. But the unfortunate bit is 2 people are gonna have to die within that time frame. Just for us to get out of here. But it's like the only route that I think will prevent anyone from trying to kill us. Unless we just die of some random ass fucking cause. Like, that's the only way, continuing the route, we don't die because of someone being upset. If we try to kill the sponsor, we're most likely gonna die for attacking the sponsor. I couldn't waste time. I had to step up and give my teammates direction. Participating in the hunt is out of the question. If the killing game keeps going all the way to day 95, people will die. Not just from the other team, but this one as well. Right, there's no telling when one of us could end up in last place. Or run into a commander outside the school. That's why I can't let the invader hunt continue. But in order to end it, we'll have to take out the sponsor for good this time. Yeah, and that's not going to be easy. It was bad enough when there was only one of them, but they're having multiple bodies is definitely going to complicate things. I wonder how many of them there are in all. If we leave one alive, it'll scuttle off and create more. They're like cockroaches. We'd overcome a lot crazy stuff here at the academy, but in fighting an enemy like the sponsor, we might finally have met our match. I mean, I guess Takami's training could benefit us. From what Yugumu did, in the sense that we're almost trained assassins. Or quote unquote in his words, ultimate assassin. That's him, not me. That's still held up by Maki. But nonetheless, Yugumu said that he could have been the ultimate assassin. Everybody looked completely shell-shocked. The truth must have dawned on them too. Dark 2x2 looks like it'll be fun. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for that, man. Wait, so hold on. Their phrasing on 2x2 confused me. Are we getting a new cast of characters for a different route? Or is it the same cast of characters, but they just changed who dies and who lives? How did you interpret that, Noel? How could we possibly deal with a situation as hopeless as this? But then...
I think I know a way to kill the sponsor.
Same character, different cases? Okay. I was gonna say, what if... Bro, I was gonna do the biggest what if situation for 2x2. And you're not gonna believe me. My what if situation is that the other route includes the characters from the 100 line. Because it's 15 different kids. And it looked like only Nagito and Hajime. Is it Hajime? Yeah, because the first guy is Makoto. We're going off into a different area. So, like, what if... Why sounds like too much work. What do you mean, why? That shit would just be funny, though. Like, somehow, some way, there's, like, one of these endings where they end up in the Danganronpa world. And then they end up in an actual killing game. Not this fucking bullshit competition thing. This is not a killing game. People think the main character swap like in V3. Oh, that would make sense. But that would mean main character was probably swapped to Nagito. And I don't want that. Yugumu spoke up, offering us a light in the dark.
Ah.
Yugumu, what was that? Yeah, we can kill the sponsor. All of them. Tamahiro? Maybe? I could see it. I could see it. They have gone on record before that she'll make a nice main character. Yeah, they did kind of like kill her off early too. Kind of sucked. That'd be cool. Bro, I'm just glad we get to have Peko back, bro. I missed Peko, man. She didn't have to die. Wait, hold on. I actually don't remember. Did Peko die or not? I don't remember anymore. Bro, it's been so long since we did fucking... She died, right? Wait, no, it's all a simulation. The fuck am I talking... What am I talking about? It was all a fucking simulation. Never mind. I'm being stupid. You're right, Noel. No one died. Wait, no, that was 3, wasn't it? No, 3 was a simulation. What the fuck? Okay, now I'm forgetting what the fuck happened in any of these games. Oh god. Was 2 a simulation? I forgot. I could have swore that was 3. But then again, I already forgot what the fuck happened. No, hold on. 3 happened. 2 was a simulation. Shit. My cup. Yeah. Maybe this alternate now would actually make it... Oh, hell no. They wouldn't do us like that. That's why they can do 2 any way they want. They were planning on doing 1 remake first, but they realized they can't change anything. Yeah, that does make sense. And yeah, 2, they could technically be hopped out of the simulation. And then it would actually be a true ending. where some of them die. Boy, wasn't the world in ruin? And that's why they were put into the simulation. Yeah, because they were ultimate despairs, weren't they? So even if they were hopped out of the simulation, this was a way to get them out of that, wasn't it? If I'm remembering things correctly. Bro, it's been so long. It's only been like 2 years, I think, since we last played it, but fuck, man. Day in a QA says something about making a new timeline that has nothing to do with 3 anime. Huh. I still never watched the anime. I need to watch it. Yeah, it was to rehabilitate them. Yeah. So it's coming back to me now. It's coming back to me. Slowly but surely, I'm remembering what happened. It's... Anyways. And you're not kidding around, right? This is for realsies? Really? For real? For real. The truth is, there's an idea I've been sitting on for a while now. It was only really a vague notion until Shoma got executed. That's when I realized it could actually work. This method will kill the sponsor once and for all. You're sure of it? Why didn't you say anything until now? The method I'm thinking of kind of goes against my principles. I'd have preferred not to use it given the chance. But it looks like my preferences are going to have to take a backseat. Guess that's what I get. Quit philosophizing. Just tell us what we need to do. We're probably gonna plant some bombs underneath their feet. Or like some traps to fucking kill them. Since they can't die to hemoanima, but they can die of normal means. So we just need to set a trap for them where they do die. And I noticed that too whenever we saw them all like grouped up there. Yeah, we just set a trap for them. Easy, done. We get to the 15th day, they go to execute the person last, and then before they get the chance, murk them. That's it. It's easy, done, simple. And you know who will help us with that? Make sure they're dead. Ava. We use Ava as a support from the shadows. We let her out. Tell her you can join us, and all you have to do is make sure that they are annihilated. Simple, easy, done, solution resolved. Sponsors are gone, unless they have more of them. You're gonna break out some finisher no one's ever seen before? Or summon a barrier that enhances your innate techniques to their utmost level? And once the sponsor gets drawn into your domain, you release everything you've got in one lethal attack? Kyoshika, you maybe go sit quietly while we're talking about this? Ain't her powers hemoanima too? I mean, she didn't have to use hemoanima. You saw before, they used a crossbow to pierce the suit. And then fucking put a bomb. So, all you have to do is fire a gun. Point blank at their head. No, I'm kidding. They have the fucking helmets on. That was a JJK ref Kyoshika made. Damn. So many references I'm not gonna get because I've never watched these fucking anime. Tell us, Yugumu. This could be our big chance to avenge Kurara. We all waited in bated breath to hear Yugumu's idea. A surefire way to destroy the sponsor. What could it be? But when he finally did speak...
Sorry, guys. I'm keeping this one under my hat.
Brother. What? Why? This is no time to play coy, Yugumu.
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I'm just exercising due caution. The element of surprise is essential to this plan. If the sponsor gets wind of it ahead of time, it'll be all for nothing. So you think one of us is going to leak information to them? Not intentionally, no. But you can't deny that when it comes to keeping secrets, Some of us are more cautious than others. Odo, why is everyone looking at me all of a sudden? Miss Blabbermouth over here, fucking gonna ruin the whole thing. Goddamn. Maybe he was right. Maybe some of us were better off not knowing. This means you have to do it all on your own. Are you sure you can handle it? You know how powerful the sponsor is. And if they're only getting stronger. And they're only getting stronger now that they've absorbed Kurata and Shoma's cryptoglobin. That's exactly why I know we can win. Is it? The sponsor absorbs cryptoglobin to get stronger. That's the key to our victory. Chaos holds power over us because it's unknowable. The more we learn about something, the more that power is diminished. The sponsor's going down. You can depend on it. Trust me. If this was anyone else, I might have my doubts. But Yugamu's an assassin. If there's one thing he knows about, it's killing. Alright, I trust you. It's all on you now, Yugamu. This was the third time the anti-sponsor alliance had switched to a new goal. With Yugamu handling the plan to kill the sponsor, that only left one thing for the rest of us to do. Invader Hunt Round 2, Day 4. I headed out beyond school grounds to earn points like usual. Today, though, I wasn't hunting with Yugamu. Tsubasa! Thanks for pairing up with me today, Takumi. I'll try not to slow you down. Instead, I had Tsubasa as my partner. I'll show you I can be just as efficient a hunter as anyone. I appreciate it, but don't push yourself too hard. I'll be the one doing most of the hunting. You just focus on backing me up. That way, you'll get a decent amount of points with only a fraction of the work. Our focus today was exploiting the point distribution system to bolster Tsubasa's rank. Couldn't afford letting her fall into last place. Yup! Yes, sir! This is what I was getting at before. If they're gonna make it to the 50th day, they gotta help her out. Because there's no way she's gonna get as many points to stay alive that long. Especially with Takamaru and the other team, man. That dude is a monster. I actually don't remember his point in the rankings, but if anyone's gonna get killed, it's gonna be him. We're leaving the entire plan to kill the sponsor in your hands, Yugamu. You don't have to tell us any of what it is. My head been hurting today too, Jack. What the fuck, Armando? Maybe you're dying. No, you're not. It's just a headache. And if pills don't help, then you might want to go see a doctor. But can you at least tell us how much time you need to get it ready? Not very long, although it's unlikely I'll be able to enact it before the end of the second round. The sponsor will be in the ground before the start of the round. Before the start of round 3. I can promise you that much. So we can just avoid being executed at the end of this round. We'll be able to defeat the invader hunt and prevent any more deaths. That's about the size of it. Ugh, I can't read. Basically, all you guys need to worry about is not ending up in last place. Takumi and I will do everything we can to help out, obviously. But the real problem is you, Tsubasa. Right now, you're 8th out of 10. That's pretty near the bottom. Yeah, things aren't looking good for me, huh? I'm still not used to fighting outside the school, so I've barely been able to hunt any enemies. In that case, we'll have to get you some support points without you killing invaders directly. We found out there's a secret to the invader hunt point system. Even hunters that didn't actually kill invaders could still earn points by supporting their allies in battle. I have a suggestion if you're interested. Starting tomorrow, why don't you take my place and go out hunting with Takumi, Tsubasa? Huh? Me and Takumi? He's the top hunter in the whole alliance. You'll probably earn tons of points just from being around him. Is that okay with you, Takumi? I don't mind, but what are you gonna do, Yugamu? I'll be taking a break from hunting for a while. If you want me, I'll be holed up in the escape pod hangar, working on the plan. As much as it pains me to relinquish my position as your hunting buddy, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Look there, Tsubasa. A big group of invaders. Surprise attacks are effective in situations like this, so we'll sneak up on them quietly. Right, sneaking. Sneaking quietly. How do you walk around without making too much noise again? She's pretty nervous. Then again, she's always been the type to get stressed out easily. Are you scared? It's okay. Just close your eyes and stay next to me. Here, give me your hand. Okay. I held Tsubasa's hand as we snuck closer to the invaders. Aw, shit. And then we struck. Nice. Seems like I'm pretty good in pretty good form today. If I kept mowing down invaders like this, Tsubasa was bound to get some of the points I earned. Wow, Takumi, you're amazing. I knew you were strong, but that's something else. You were all swish, swish, swish. And just a little something Yugamu taught me. The double dose of Eito's cryptogloban helps too. But still, you were awesome. So strong, so manly.
It seems like only yesterday you were an awkward little half pint. Pretty soon you'll be all grown up.
The fuck does that mean, Tsubasa? What are you, my mom? Also, half pint? Really? Let's get moving. Can't waste time talking when there's invaders to hunt. Started walking again, pulling Tsubasa along behind me. We needed to make every kill count. Sheesh, what's with the alpha male act all of a sudden? Being so forceful with the girl? Don't get too big for your Takumi-sized boots. Bro, the fucking... Oh my god, the commentary in this game. I ignored Tsubasa's grumbling and let it fade into the background. I didn't have time to be delicate with her right now. Hand holding, yes sir. Bro, if that don't make her fall in love, I don't know what will. I'm kidding. Plenty of other things can fucking do that. We spent the rest of that day walking around the ruins hunting invaders. We killed a lot of them. Alright, that should do it for today. You should be safe from falling into last place now, Tsubasa. Great, thanks for this, Takumi. I can't believe we took out this many invaders in just one day. I say we, but really, all I did was watch. Don't sweat it. It's a leader's job to help out his allies when they're in trouble. I'm glad we have a dependable leader like you around. You're really growing into the role. It's weird though. I never imagined to be spending time with you like this. Just the two of us. Oh? What you trying to say, Tsubasa? Oh. She's back on this. Not after I alienated you like everyone else did at the start of the game. Tsubasa's expression suddenly clouded over. Like she was about to cry. I'm really sorry for back then. You're such a great guy and we treated you like trash. Every time you do something nice for me, I get reminded of that. You're too good to me. Forget about it. It's all in the past. And it made sense at the time. Maybe, but... If anything, I think it's good. It's a good thing that you alienated me back then. And those of me losing that heroin position? Yep. For sure. Huh? A good thing? Why? It made me appreciate just how much of a difference having someone on your side can make. Now that people have decided to stand by me, I'm more determined than ever to keep them safe.
That includes you too, Tsubasa. I'll protect you. For all the rest of our lives.
The rest of our lives? Are we starting the romance route? Are we somehow gonna make Tsubasa fall in love with us? There's gonna be a decision to make. Coming up, it's gonna be hold hands with Tsubasa or kill with Yugamu. And that's how we lead into the romance route. Yes, I'll always be here for you. That's great and all, but when you put it like that, it almost sounds like... Tsubasa? She's flustered. Hey, what's wrong? Are you not feeling well? Ah, jeez, Takumi, you big dummy. Which one are you planning on doing? The Tsubasa route, the fuck? 100%. If I had to pick between her and Yugamu, Tsubasa all the way. My guy.
I look away for a minute and suddenly you turn into a total Casanova. Where did I go wrong?
Goddamn. I have to pick Tsubasa after that, man. Why do you keep talking about me like I'm some wayward soul? Whatever. That's all for today. I'm going back to the school.
Yeah.
Hey, don't run off by yourself. It's not safe. I ran after Tsubasa. She stormed her way back to Last Defense Academy. Feeling a little winded after the journey, we went straight to the leisure lounge. She sounded like a granny when she said that. When she said it that way. You turned into a total Casanova. Holy shit, Takamaru's an 8th. I know for a fact that if Ima or Kako fucking die, they're gonna go rage mode, and then if this competition thing goes on longer than it should, and we lose one of the twins that way, the other one will go rage mode, like Darumi, and then climb the top of the rankings. And I feel like Takamaru would join them in that. And so then that would mean that our team would be more at a point where they could possibly lose a member. Because Darumi's never leaving the top, so she's never going to go out. So it's one of the 6 of us that would go out instead. 6 of us, right? Yeah, 6. Once there, we checked the rankings.
Nice! I went up a place. What a relief. And I owe it all to you, Takumi.
Don't get comfy yet. It won't take much for Takemaru and the others to overtake you. We'll have to keep it up and get you some more points tomorrow.
I had to keep the members of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance out of last place. As their leader, it was my responsibility. Of course, that also meant we'd be forcing someone from Takamaru's team into last place instead. Darumi feels like the final boss. She's not in this. She can't be, right? Wait, hold on, no, because she wants this game to continue, so... Oh, man. She might be. I'll try not to think about that side of things too much. I wasn't some omnipotent savior. No matter what I did, I couldn't save everyone. Having checked on the rankings, Tsubasa and I went back to our rooms to rest. Then when night fell.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I forgot I didn't have the auto on and I was waiting for it to keep going. And then I realized it wasn't. I remembered that to press A. After the announcement played, everyone from the Alliance got together in my room.
Hey!
You helped Tsubasa go up in rank in just one day? Nice going, Takumi.
Huh.
The way you fight to protect Lady Tsubasa is truly inspiring.
Huh.
You're a stone-cold professional killer. I don't know about stone cold, but I agree with the professional part. You were swinging your sword practically at the speed of light. Come on, guys. I'm just doing what any decent leader would. I don't know how to deal with everyone being so nice to me. This cheery atmosphere is going to take some getting used to. Anyway, enough about me. How's your progress, Yugamu? Is your plan to take down sponsors still going smoothly? Yugamu spent the whole day in the escape pod hangar working on the method he thought up to kill our invincible adversary. The exact details were still a secret, of course. None of us had any idea what this method was. Yep, no problems here. Everything's going according to plan. When I spring my little trap, the sponsor will die. No ifs, ands, or buts. Sponsor would die. That was a reassuring thought. How exactly are you going to kill the sponsor, Sir Yugamu? I've been so curious I can barely eat. We're all allies here. Can't you tell me what this ingenious plan of yours is? Just a hint will do. Just a teensy-weensy little hint of a hint. Knock it off, Kyoshika. Yugamu's in charge of killing the sponsor. That includes whether or not he wants to keep it a secret. If my lord commands it, I suppose I have no choice but to back down. Carry out this plan however you want, Yugamu. We're all putting our trust in you. Thanks. I won't let you down. Soon enough, you'll be sitting up begging to thank me for my efforts. Sit up and beg? What are we, your pets? I can only hope it was a good sign that Yugamu felt comfortable enough to joke around. If we could all survive to the end of this round and the end of the killing game, our futures would be a whole lot brighter. Once the sponsor's gone tomorrow, the fuck? That only leaves the invaders to deal with. Indeed. We need only to defend the school until until day 100, and our victory will be complete. And the invader hunt. After the invader hunt, the defensive battles are going to be a breeze. I'll take on any and all challengers that come our way. I think so too. The sponsor is the only real threat to us right now. If we can just take them out of the picture. we basically have already won. We'll have basically, I don't know how to read that right. Victory, ending the war, winning the war. The idea was so exciting it was intoxicating. Just a little more, one final push and it would all be over. No more going out hunting to earn points. No more sponsors lording their power over us. Peaceful days like that were just around the corner. However, the hope we felt at that moment blinded us to the truth. Of course. Of fucking course. Whenever life appeared to hand us a victory, there were always strings attached. When things seemed to be going well, we needed to be more careful than ever. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance had forgotten that, but we received a cruel reminder the very next day. I kind of want to save here and stop and wait to find this out next time. But I want to keep going. Of course, there's a fucking commander, man. And you know, and who's lying on the ground? Oops. Fucking Tsubasa. No, it's Nozomi. What the fuck? No, not Nozomi! I choked wordlessly, unable to comprehend the scene playing out in front of me. What the fuck?
Nozomi!
Nozomi on the ground, covered in blood. My other friends, barely standing, ragged from exhaustion. And in the middle of all this carnage, the one responsible for it, I recognized that monstrous form.
The Squad 10 commander!
Why do we have to run into him now, of all times? If we could just have made it through the second round, everything would have been fine. So why? Why now?
What is the commander even doing here?
This morning, Tsubasa and I had went out hunting like the day before. I wanted to keep earning points for her just in case. For the first few hours, everything had gone well. We killed a ton of invaders. Just before noon, we switched gears and headed to meet up with the other Alliance members. We all decided to have a picnic lunch together. The two of us made our way to the rendezvous point, feeling pretty good about everything. But when we got there, it wasn't nice. It wasn't a nice laid-back picnic that greeted us. It was this. The commander must have attacked Moko and the others while they were out on the hunt. A battle had ensued. Nozomi was wounded, and I guess that's when we showed up.
Damn it! How dare you do this to my friends!
The full implications of the situation were becoming clear to me. If I didn't do something quick, they would all die. There'd be no bringing them back. But before that... Tsubasa, get out of here. Go back to the academy. The whole reason I was hunting with Tsubasa was so that she wasn't used to fighting outside school grounds, so I couldn't let her take on the commander. I just had to cover her until she could safely escape, or so I thought. No, I won't run away this time. If I got you a friendship bracelet, would I wear it? Probably not. mainly because I hardly wear bracelets to begin with, and secondly, I can't even wear it at work if I wanted to, because we work with heavy machinery, and if that shit gets caught up, it's gone. So that's why I don't really wear bracelets or rings, even though I want to wear rings. Tsubasa. I ran when Hideko and Darami needed help. I ignored them and left them to die. She must be talking about that time we ran into the Squad 3 commander. I jumped in and helped Hideko and Darami back then, but Tsubasa was too scared of dying.
What?
Don't dwell on the past, just go. No, I won't, not this time. I'm not running away anymore.
Yeah.
Tsubasa, wait, you can't just charge in on your own. She wouldn't listen. She was already running full speed into the fray. There was no time to stand around and talk. Our battle against the Squad 10 commander had begun. God damn. That's crazy. Okay, I think it's actually starting. If it actually starts combat, I'll probably end it here. Actually, would this take long?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna... I did save before this. Wait, hold on. What if I just skip it all? Well, let me get to the... Yeah, let me get to the menu. Don't make it... What happens if I save here? Oh, it just puts me in the start of battle. What happens if I load it? Does it put it at the start of battle? That's kind of cool if it does. With their whole conversation, and it kind of skipped it. Oh, it literally puts me into combat. Well, that sucks. I don't know what they said. What if I... Hold on. What happens if I just continue? Would it give it to me? Instead of loading the save? But yeah, we're ending stream here. I'll do the battle next stream. I just want to see what happens if I hit continue. Will it give me the actual dialogue again? Or will it just put me straight into combat? We'll find out. They said some important stuff that foreshadows Junko, I'm guessing. No, I'll shut up. Yeah, they're just putting straight into battle. Okay. Let me check in the VOD real quick. It probably went by too fast to even have captured anything. Oh my god, my fucking browser froze. There we go. Whatever. I'll just check it out later. With that being said, thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoyed. Crazy ass point to stop the stream though. Right in the fray of battle with a fucking commander, man. It was going too good, too well, man, too well. Gonna try Chaos Zero Nightmare. Got a CBT for it. Chaos Zero Nightmare. Oh, one of the gotchas you were looking forward to. I'd forgotten I disconnected my keyboard, so I was trying to use my keyboard, and I couldn't. The horror roguelike horror game that's like Slay the Spire. What the? This looks like an anime game. How's it? Capping. Also gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm still waiting to try to get in that fucking Everness fucking beta test, man. I want to try it, man. I need to know. I want to know what it plays like. They break down mentally during the game, and they can get killed by the monsters in gruesome ways. What the fuck? I mean, it's kind of in the title. But that's weird. But if they get killed, how do they revive? Do they have a revival medic system? Or is it because it's a quote unquote nightmare, they're only dreaming about it, so it doesn't actually affect their physical body? Anyways, I'm gonna get going. It's hot in my room. I need to cool off a bit. That being said, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Don't forget, be a fan, not a stan. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.